Hi guys. This webcam, man. I'm using my laptop to film. And it's the worst thing ever. I want to use my phone because I'm expecting calls. So I gotta make do. Okay. Hello. Hi Onyechi. This is an impromptu, like I just decided on the spot. that we should just hang out for a little bit. Sunday evening. There's church. I said there's church. There's work tomorrow. I was like, let's chill a little bit, just catch up, talk about stuff that's been going on. I think next time I'll use my phone so it's a bit clearer. Let's wait for people to come in before I keep saying, before I keep talking. Let me share. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. I didn't notify anybody. He says, I just literally, I'm even cooking as we are speaking. I'm literally cooking, and I just said, "Wait, I can go live. Oh, what am I doing here? Let me go live." So I just decided. So let me just share it, Sha. From from to like I'm cooking in my kitchen right now, making stew. I was supposed to make it on Saturday, but I couldn't. I've been ill. I'm just recovering. So hey, thumbs up the video, please. This is just an impromptu chit chat. So I was missing you guys. I've been thinking about doing a live like since yesterday. I said okay, let me just do it today since I'm cooking. I'm a bit more relaxed. Yeah, so we can catch up. I don't mind if not too many people are here. I literally just want to chill with everyone. Go say hello if you're here. Say hello to me, chat with me, let me know what's good, what's popping, how you doing, all of that good stuff. How do we see all of that good stuff? Hi Joyce. Hello. Oh, I don't want to do real. Hello. Who else is here? You guys say hello now. I don't want to say hello 10 times. Just say hello so that we can just check link. I'm sharing a video so that anybody can join in. There's a lot to talk about for you guys. There's a lot. There's a lot that is going on. Okay, I've shared it on all the platforms. So, guys, impromptu. I'm making chicken stew this night. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I feel like it's only night that I can cook. That's when like I have the ginger. Nobody is disturbing me. Nobody is stressing me. So the chicken is steaming, it's on fire. So you see me popping and out just a little bit. I just wanted to say that. So hello everyone. We are six of us here, so including me seven. The Bible says when two or three are gathered, is in our midst. So we're ready to go. I just wanted to quickly share. So how you guys doing? I hope everyone is well. What do I want to say? The first thing I wanted to ask, because I want this to be interactive, so if you can just chit chat with me, respond if you can. Do you like the direction of our channel? Because it's our channel. I mean, we're doing this together. Um, I know that earlier in the year, or was it last year? I can't even remember. I think it was last year when I said I was going off YouTube for a bit, and I was going to, stick to a certain kind of video, legal videos, kind of things like that. But my channel was suffering one because a lot of people found me through vlogs and through those kinds of videos. So most people are used to that kind of video. And I missed filming stuff like that too. And I spoke with a few people. They're like, as long as you're not oversharing, that I mean, you can still do vlogs and all of that. I tried to do like a separate cooking channel. In fact, I filmed some cooking videos, but do you know the stress it is to film an entire video dedicated? Blessing, Adobe. Sorry guys, hold on. I want somebody to be checking the chicken so it doesn't burn. Is Blessing there? Okay, please just help me be checking the chicken. I'm doing it live, so I can't. You want to come and join? My husband's cousin is living with me, so she's doing her NYC. She's my cousin now. She's like my junior sister. She's doing her NYC in my house. So yeah, that's I think that's the detail. So what I was trying to say is that yes, I filmed some videos, but I didn't like the standard of it because when you vlog, you just put clips of you cooking. But when you do an entire video of cooking, when you see like how CCMA's videos are, Ife's Kitchen, to see Jemima and all of that. Their videos are a lot more fancy, structured, and all that. So, yeah, I was like, okay, I'm not sure I can do this right now. With the timing I have. Sometimes, you guys, the only time I have to film is on Saturdays, like sit down and film. I just kind of um mismatch, just like film clips throughout the week and then somehow combine it. So my question is, the recent vlogs, the recent videos, do you like the format that I'm doing, in the sense that it's more combination of everything? Okay, so it's not just legal videos, it's not just sit down videos, it's not just vlogs. It's like I'm putting all the parts of me together to get in content in one video. So let me know your thoughts on that direction. Let's just do in-house check first before we go into the gist, the plenty gist of the day or of the night. Let me know your thoughts, please. I actually want feedback, you guys, please. So just let me know. I know there's some blogs that did well, like some sit down videos also did well. Especially this one I talked about bullying. We'll talk about that bullying gist now when we're done with this. Those ones did well. But there's some vlogs that I was like, what's going on? The thumbnail seemed good to me, the editing seemed good, but I was like, what's happening here? I just want to know like feedback. Since I've been back on YouTube, how have things changed? Are they better? Can I do better? I mean, do you expect more from me, or is it just basic, or am I doing okay? That kind of thing. That's what I would like to know. Hmm. You guys answer me now. Can somebody say something? And hello, if you are just joining, just say hello. We are just catching up. Oh, we are just talking. We're talking about evolving with Oreolua. I like that title, evolving. Ah, that's really nice. Evolving. We're all evolving. I really like it. She says, I enjoy everything going on this channel. Thank you so much. Life of Meme says, hello. Hello, memes. I love the vlogs though. I know people like vlogs, you guys. Well, something, and I don't think a lot of viewers or subscribers realize this. Vlogs don't always do that well for me. I don't know about everybody else. Um, unless the watch time is long. So is it done? Okay. Unless the watch time is long, as in maybe you watch for 10 minutes. Well, majority vlogs you will see that watch time is 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So um when the vlog stop at that point, They are not. Do you get? It doesn't make. Yes, it doesn't make that much money. But when the sit down videos are so like it's a important, like this Chinyere's video that I did, and I talked about the bullying. Is it the bully? No, house help. Yes, the house help whole stuff. That video did better financially, if that makes sense. So sometimes, yeah, I love vlogs too. But sometimes people don't watch them. They think they want to watch, or sometimes they skip, you know, or they are looking for the gist in the vlog. Maybe I used one title that is, clickbaiting kind of. So they are doing that. So but I'll still keep vlogging, Sha. I mean, it's easy to vlog, and editing vlogs are not so hard. It's the sit down that you have to make sure you're not seeing anything or whatever. But yeah, okay. So general consensus, the vlogs are what you guys love. I love your vlogs most, even though vlogs do not generally do okay. Yeah, they're not, but it's different for a lot of people. Some people their vlogs do well. Some people that are already blown on YouTube. You get when you're already a known name, even if you post like this babe that used to be what's it called? She used to be very popular on YouTube back then. Shirley B. Anyang. I don't know if you guys know her. Very popular Nigerian, British, Ghanaian YouTuber. As in, she used to be the fashion icon, the it girl on YouTube. Then when Nigerians in diaspora were popular on YouTube so much, and she left YouTube for a few years, came back, and like literally the day she came back, she literally I think in less than 10 hours, 30K. Somebody has over 700K. Sometimes the views are just like, now wow, it's good to be big, okay. And even though now her content is crazy, how she'll just put 2 minute videos, 1 minute videos, she'll just be saying something, it's just random, and you see 6K views, 7K views. So my point is that sometimes, even though vlogs generally speaking don't necessarily do that well, when you are somebody and people are interested in your life, they would watch regardless. So then vlogs can be profitable, if that makes sense. Sometimes to the CPM can just be crazy. And a vlog that you talk about, there was a vlog I talked about financial um strategizing on my business or something like that. That title alone, I don't know what it did to the algorithm, but the vlog itself didn't do that well. But the CPM and RPM was very high, and I made a lot of money from that vlog. So yeah. Anyway, hi guys. Please say hello if you're just joining. Joy says, I watch everything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thumbs up the video if you can as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So I guess that those are the only two comments. I watch everything vlogs. So vlogs. Okay. So but the question I'm asking, do you like the format now? Do you like how like everything is together? That some vlogs is just me talking, chit chatting, as opposed to like a professional sit down video and all of that. Yes, she says, even on my channel, people don't watch my vlogs that much too. Exactly. If you are interested in oversharing, yes, they may do better. Some like see, there are two things about vlogs. Vlogs are they are, how do I say, they are a sneak peek into somebody's life, right? They're into your life. So a lot of people watch to learn and to grow. A lot of people watch for entertainment, but a lot of people are invested. Like, you know how these guys broke up. What's their face? That white guy, the Sudanese girl. I don't know if you guys can remember the Sudanese lady. And can you imagine? I've, I've forgotten who the people are. Jamie and Nikki, God bless you. How can I forget their name? To tell you that this life, some things are not important. Yeah, Jamie and Nikki, to tell you how vlogs are, people were heartbroken. Okay, there are couples that are broken up on YouTube. People were heartbroken, like because they followed their life, they were invested. If Jamie and Nikki should post picture like this or post, oh my god, couple goals, oh my god. So those kinds of people, they do really well in that lifestyle kind of content, yeah. And some others don't do as well. Um Onyechi says, I love watching your shorts. Thank you. Shorts are really helping my channel though. Because I'm trying to grow my Instagram following, right? I'm trying to do better on Instagram because I realize that a lot of brands focus more on Instagram and TikTok. Okay, there are brands that come from YouTube, there are collaborations, there are opportunities that come from YouTube, no doubt. But a lot of them are on. Hello, Kathy, by the way, Kathy Williams. Hello. There are a lot of them that come from Instagram. So I'm trying to grow my Instagram platform, and I started posting whatever I post on Instagram, my reels. I try to post on Shorts, and it has been helping in terms of growth. That's subscriber count, watch hours, and that's my general engagement. And it's been helping in terms of like little small changes coming from that because shorts are now monetized. So there's a bit of money that comes from shorts as well. My shorts do, generally speaking, my shorts do better than my long form content, but there's more engagement on the long form. That's my regular videos than on shorts. But yeah, yes, okay. So anyway, so you guys, thanks for the feedback. I'll try to do better this week. I don't know how we're going to do it because I was supposed to edit a video today and let it go up. I've already filmed everything for the video, but after church, my husband took us out. We had lunch, family lunch with my sister and my her husband. So there was no way. By the time I came home, we're tired. There was no way that I could edit that video. Like normally I can edit a video in 2 hours, I'm done. Export it, upload it. All I need is just thumbnail, but I couldn't. So I'll try to edit it today, tonight, before I go to bed. I know we come and try the chicken, oh, or in the morning, yeah. Or in the morning, like when I get a break from work. If it's done, put the tomato inside, then put a little bit of oil. Okay. And I don't want, just gauge it. Okay, let it not, if you don't need all the tomato, don't put all. Do you get, because the chicken is not much. So we can still save. Do you understand what I'm saying? No, you're nodding your head like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because you're the one cooking it now. I've left it for you. Just put the tomato and this thing inside. Okay. What else? Well, there's nothing else there. A little bit of oil. Because chicken, the chicken will have, it will bring out its oil. So just a little bit. Okay, guys, please thumbs up the video, thumbs up. Okay, let's get into the gist. So several things have happened in recent times, right? There's a particular video that I want to film. I don't know if I should talk about it here now or um um okay, let's do it this way. Let's talk about the videos I've already filmed. So this house girl issue, house help, house girl, the nanny. Or otherwise, I'm always coming to eat this chicken. This chicken, oh, this chicken. I've been trying to cook this chicken since God knows where. Oh God, I actually yes. So you're cooking stew, boiling. Yes, I've already boiled, so it doesn't need to. And that's why I need the chicken to be almost done because the tomato is already done. Okay. Do you get? This is the stew for the week, oh. Don't don't go and do any construction. um you guys, yeah, I said my, I don't know. Hello, everybody that just joined in. I'm with my husband's cousin. My colleague just call her my cousin, Adobe. She'll come and sit down with us, maybe. Yeah, so the gist, this house help situation, somebody just left my house yesterday. And it's so funny because as she was leaving, I was like, I wish I could have recorded the entire situation of how she left so that people could see real life, like what actually we're dealing with this domestic staff thing. And domestic staff is not only house help. When people focus on house help, I tend to remind people that come, there's driver situation, there's security guard situation, there are artisans as well, people that come to your house to do plumbing, coming to do carpentry work and all of that. There's a, I don't know what it is about this country where, first of all, I think the very first issue is that the jobs that they do, people look down on it. I think that's the very first issue. And you don't think that being a nanny or a help is a dignified job. It's like, oh, you are a slave or you're a servant or whatever. And I think the reason why that is because the people that do these jobs are usually like less privileged, or people that are coming from less privileged backgrounds, or you know how parents send their kids, their younger kids or their teenagers or whatever, to go out and go and work, right? So I think the very first thing is that the way we see it as a country, not realizing that abroad and in other countries, doing this kind of work can earn a living. Like sometimes There are people who work as nannies, as au pairs specifically, that earn more money than people that work 9 to 5. In the States, I know, like I've seen a situation. I mean, I have family over there, and the person they paid, they had to pay for the room. Like they gave the girl a room in their house. She eats, even though she sleeps in their house, so she has her time. I think it was like 7 till 8 or something. That's her working hours. After 8, whatever happens in between the parents and the kids, they pay for every single thing she does. They even have like health benefits. They have bonus packages. They have this and this and that. I mean, who wouldn't want that kind of work, right? So, but Nigeria is not like that. It's not even close to it. So I think the first thing is that undignified connotation that we have put with domestic work. And so when people come to work for you, they're already coming with a chip on their shoulder, or they are coming with a kind of, I don't know, as if they feel like, how do I say, um, and they come do house girl work, or maybe this woman no come. They're already expecting the worst, right? I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying. They're already expecting the worst. So when they now come, they're already defensive, they're ready, they're pretending, that first few week or so, they'll be pretending to be, but then as they get comfortable, when they see, oh, this one is not as wicked as I thought, oh yeah, now let me show her pepper, let me do what I can do before I go back. So that's the first thing. I think that's the problem. Second thing is the level of education. And we don't necessarily have the luxury of choice in Nigeria, especially for working mothers. It's not, I have a friend, she's a YouTuber here, Boma. She talks about how, in fact, I've seen it, how her workplace has convenience. Is convenient. First of all, it's flexible. They are working mom friendly, and then they have conditions in their office where you can keep your kids. Right, you can keep them aside. Sorry, you can keep them in the guest house while you're working. They can be taken care of. There's even food there and stuff like that. Not many places in Nigeria, in fact, I don't think we can count so many that have provisions for mothers to keep their kids, or childcare options for them in their workplace. So what tends to happen is that people push their kids to crash or to school so early, and then do school runs. And then with that period after school runs is when the nanny now that they need will now be, taken care of. Some people don't have the option of crash because it's too expensive or whatever. So the nanny is supposed to be with them, with the kids, till they come back from work. And you guys, you see that thing? I think that's where, is it done? The chicken is not done. Did you taste it? Taste everything now. Whether it needs more salt, pepper.
I've tasted it, but I'm going to add when
the tomato is already done.
It's
It's still slapping. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was. Because somebody remember what I was saying. See this chicken that I'm cooking, this stew. Hey, this is why they say what too many cooks spoil the broth. I mean, what's the English? Anyway, basically, Sha, that whole nanny situation I think is problematic, and I don't know, now that I'm a lawyer, I feel like maybe this is something that can be a passion project for me, to like regulate this industry, because it's actually an industry. People are making money. You guys don't understand, bro. Because the agents that bring this girl, agent, because literally can be one man that knows people from his village that are looking for work, that maybe they have 5 children. Like every time I ask, how many, which level are you? What number are you? Oh, I'm number 5. And I'm wondering, how many are you that you're number 5? Oh, I'm number 2. They're like, oh, we have 4 at home. We have 5. The other one had 8 at home. I'm like, you have 8 whole siblings. Do you understand? So there can be just one man. Hi, Caroline. Welcome to the club. I'll be the gist. You're not late, oh. It's like maybe 25 minutes. You're not late at all. I've not really said much. I'm just talking about the domestic staff situation in Nigeria. And I was saying that um the issue, part of it is that people are making so much money, so nobody wants to correct some of these things. Like I said, it can be one man, an agent, quote and unquote, will just sit down in his house and that knows everybody in his community and say, I know this man, he cannot take care of the kids. Okay, I know a woman and her family are looking for house help, or looking for sales girl, or looking for whatever. Let me go and bring somebody from my village. I know them, I know the family. And what happens now? You pay the agent, and I think the family itself pays the agent. Okay, because they don't talk about that side. You pay the agent. I've actually seen it happen that when the girl left, the man asked for I don't know how many percent of all the money that she had earned combined. So sometimes the agent even has an agreement with this family that you're bringing. You pay the agent to bring the girl into the city or wherever she's coming from, their transport. So you pay the agent that one. You pay for the transportation. As in, agent fee is separate. Oh, hmm. At least this is what I've experienced. Agent fee is separate. Then you pay for transport. Okay, from transport you now pay for test because of course you're living with kids. These people are living with kids and people in rural communities that they tend to catch a lot of things. So like I told said in my video, somebody had TB. I like this girl, her vibe. I just when your spirit connect with somebody, I was like, okay, maybe this person I've been looking for all my life, all my motherhood life. And Omo, she had TB. The other one was pregnant. That one even I don't even know if I should say it on this channel. She took out the pregnancy. I found out later because they called me back. I said, did you test? She was pregnant. She even denied the pregnancy initially. She said, no, she cannot be pregnant. She was on period. She's on period. And I was wondering, this girl, she was said she was 20. She looked younger, but she told me she was 20. I was like, okay. So when they now did the test, you are pregnant. And they said, okay, no wahala now. Sorry, you can't work for I cannot. Me, I'm still a young woman. I cannot be a grandmother at this age. A week later, or less than a week later, they called me. She has taken care of it too. So do you still want her? I said, what do you mean? She said, she took injection. I said, what do you mean she took injection? They say she took injection now. That I should know now. She doesn't want to say it out now. She doesn't want to really that do I still I say do I still want you as how? As how? As how? What do you mean? What do you mean? So things are crazy, things that are happening. So by the time you now do all these tests and the person is sick or the person is not sick, either way, you choose. Hey, exactly. Chronicles of Tulu. Hi, hi, hi. This thing is serious. So I said if I take I can write what they call it in Nigeria, season film. The Chronicles of Soti and her nannies. Soti and her household. You guys, these things are crazy. It is actually crazy. It's actually people don't understand the depth and level of it. So I don't deny. Yes, exactly. And I think what used to happen, what Caroline is saying is it's an industry now. When my parents were at my age now, when they were getting helps and stuff like that, what used to happen is that, and I think it still happens for some people, you go directly to like this agent thing now might be a sister or auntie or somebody that knows a family that needs help. So they now introduce you directly to the parents, like the one that got married from my parents' house. That one was introduced, and this is before the whole child labor, the law, and everything came about. It was an informal foster situation. Basically, that's what it was. You are fostering these kids or these young adults, because some of them are young adults, in exchange for domestic chores. Okay, you're fostering them by giving them education, or you're paying them in exchange for domestic chores. That's literally what it is. So they will literally take you to the people's family, you meet the mother and father, they will have an agreement and an arrangement or whatever. But over time, the parents have kind of taken the background. It's not the agent you're communicating with. And these agents are not like, to me, sometimes I think it's low-key human trafficking. I don't know how to explain it. And this is why I say, as a lawyer, this is something that I feel like, because it bothers me, it might be a passion project. I'm not even talking about the things they do. And you know something, when they when people have hyped, oh, when you come to Port Harcourt or you come to Lagos, Lagos life is this, Lagos life is that, this is how it is. The expectation that they come with, they just think, hmm, I'm coming to blow. My life is going to change. Blah 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 blah. Not knowing that you say you are trying to get your life to change. I don't know if you guys understand the dynamics of what I'm talking about. It's literally crazy the things that go on and the expectations that they have. Because it won't make sense. It does not make sense for somebody to leave their father's house. You come with one bra. God, I beg. You come with one part. One did not. She had only one black bra. You don't have a phone, you don't have toothbrush, you don't have toothpaste, you don't have anything. So literally, even slippers, he didn't have this one didn't have clothes for church. I, it was a confusing. I'm just like, make it make sense. What are your expectations of me? So you're coming to my house that I should now revamp your life for what? They said, don't worry, your mother will buy for you. Powder. Okay, I understand toiletries, powder, pad. Okay, yeah, man, you guys, you now be wondering, where do you start from? Where do you stop? Apart from all these things I'm even talking about, I think there are also psychological issues because you say the one that my mom got recently, her clothes were all torn. My sister. If you see pants, I gave the one that came with, I didn't even know. I didn't know there was one. She left like one time, like maybe last year. I didn't know that she didn't have a lot of underwear. Like she had two or something. It was, I think, how did I even find out? I can't even remember. Okay, I know how I found out. During Christmas, I now give them like Christmas bonus, like just small extra money to just go shopping, okay? Buy clothes. I know you're going home for Christmas, you're traveling to the village and everything, just so that you look like you're coming from somewhere. So I give them money to buy clothes, buy a few things. This girl, it's like she has been planning this shopping because literally I'll be complaining. You're going to church, you're wearing the same clothes, you're going to like you didn't have it. And I deliberately didn't want to be as nice as I had been because I felt like they were all taking advantage. You come to my house, the husband will buy you new phone, buy you this, we change slippers, we change your, we'll just literally clean you up, and then 6 months later you're like, hey, you're tired, you want to go or something, you know. So I was deliberately taking my time. When they did this girl, if you see the pants that she brought, God, she used all her money to buy bra, pants and pants and pants. Then she now added the salary from the previous month that she was working. She literally, this girl changed her whole wardrobe. I say, how much did you spend? Because I know how much I gave you. They say, auntie, I've been saving it. Oh, I need to change my wardrobe. When we go for party like this, all these girls will now be wearing jeans trousers and I don't have jeans. I say, God, I beg. Yeah, your father is waiting for you to bring money home. The father was a bricklayer. The man called me several times, said all he wants, oh, that I should take care of his daughter, like my own daughter. Now, this is the part that bothers me, okay? And this is the thing, this is the issue. Taking care of you like my own child, the way I will discipline my child, you cannot stand it. The way I will handle my child when I'm spanking my child, or this one I said spanking, when I'm, correcting my child, please, people should erase that part. When I'm correcting my child, when I'm maybe yelling at my child, when I'm even punishing my child or whatever it is, you can't take it to. Or when it was done to me, somebody said, "Oh ma, but the way you told him, am I not your daughter?" I said, "You know what a daughter is." First of all, I did not bargain to be your mother. I no fit born you. One, I cannot born you. I'm still a young babe. Okay, I cannot give birth to you. I'm still a chick because these people are looking for who will be their grandmother. I'm like, no. I said, you know what the responsibility of a daughter is? A daughter takes. Let me taste it now. Bring just small. A daughter takes more shit, quote and unquote, than any other person because you can't throw away your parents. So I know the responsibilities of a daughter. You will walk. I said, do you know you people are even cruising? When I was growing up, hmm? Bring on, let me just oh, it's a bit salty. Do you add any water?
No.
Is it too thick?
Should I add a little?
Just add a little to loosen it a bit. It's salty and peppery.
Add pepper.
Why do you add pepper?
You said I should check if
It's for children. Oh.
it's not that pepper.
This Lily Jane that is wanting, she will see pepper. There was pepper inside already. I used only shombo and tomato.
I'm not tasting.
I beg, this our combination stew. Go abeg, go abeg, go abeg. I don't even know what I will say. I don't even know what I will say, you guys. Basically, she bought pants and everything. I don't know what was the next gist. Okay, yes, that she wants to be my mother. She wants me to be her mother. I said my parents would send the helps away when we come back from school. My parents' house is big. I don't know. You guys have seen clips of it, right? some back with the backyard and everything. Imagine mowing the lawn, cutting grass, doing weeding a compound. Oh my goodness. I said that is what I did as a child. I did not grow up in all that luxury that the impression sometimes I may indirectly give, right? Is that oh I'm a princess. I'm actually a princess, Loki. Not Loki, I'm really a princess. But I mean like, spoiled child and everything. No. I'll, oh my goodness. My father. I used to wash car. I used to change all the lights. My responsibility was to walk around, change the lights. My dad made sure that we all like we worked. Okay, we literally worked. Okay, we did our chores. When we finish in the morning, wake up by 6 a.m. You are still sleeping by 6. Eh? In the morning, you wake up by 6. You go and do morning devotion. When you finish morning devotion, you do your workout if you're working out or whatever you're doing. From there, you would go and do your chores, and then when you're done with the chores you come back and tell him what chores that you have done, which part of the house you cleaned, what you did. Then he'll come and inspect. Then imagine the inspection now, it's not up to standard. And my dad was hmm? No, let it cook. You added, is it boiled water or water from the tap?
from the kettle now.
Okay, all right, it's fine, don't worry, we'll manage it like that. Yeah, so
No, they don't used to manage my
Adobe, I beg. This our thing. This see, I'm not even confident. I'm not confident.
wow.
Esther, blessing, taste it and let me know whether it's good. I beg, because my I'm not sure. Let her taste it.
You're hurting my
I'm
feelings.
hurting your feelings. Sorry, it's not. Guys, there are two things that are happening at the same time. Please let me focus on my people that are here. Hey, hi Tony. Hi. You're not late too. So yeah, I was just talking about how I grew up, right? And so I now told the guy, say, if you want that life, I'm not sure that you will be able to stand it, okay? Because the responsibility of a child to their parents is a lot more. What you want is the benefits of being a child. That's maybe I'm buying clothes for my kids, I'm taking them for pizza night, pizza day, ice cream, and all of that. That's what you want. You don't want the work that's attached to being a parent or a child, rather, or a daughter of somebody. And I'm like, by the way, you have to earn it. You're not my biological child, I'm not born you. So if you want that close relationship with me, which I don't even want, because I want you employee employer. But since you and your family are insistent on wanting that, you have to earn it. You can't just get close to me like that and I'll open up and this thing. No, because I don't know you from anywhere. You don't know me from anywhere. Oh, they refuse to hear this one. Oh, auntie, I want you to love me. And I think that's where all this muddled up, the feelings get muddled. Because now you feel somewhat obligated. You try to get closer to them. You try to do things, buy them things, brush them up. All of that one you're doing is neither here nor there, because when they mean you, when they want to do what they want to do, there's nothing you can do about it. I remember one that I decided to get a cleaner separately. I didn't talk about this in my video. This one will blow you guys' mind. I got a cleaner when I realized that okay, even though my kids were in school most of the time, the way my house is not big, it's a 3 bedroom apartment.
Is she going to the fridge?
Yeah, yeah. It's a 3 bedroom apartment, so I feel like the work is not much. Just sweep, mop, dust, and it's fine. But some of them will come in. Oh, auntie, I'm tired. I said, okay, no problem. I got a cleaner so that your work is you're focusing on the kids and then the cleaner. This cleaner, first of all, the first few months she was fantastic. I wouldn't complain. Like on her own, she start washing the wall, Kwa. I've never washed wall before, unless there's a particular stain. She will wash the whole. I'll enter my house, everywhere is smelling like mint. Do you get? I was like, okay, finally I can rest. All I'm talking about is Jasmine and Lady Jane and they're shouting. You guys, this girl, one day, when I knew that I was inside problem, was one day, and she was not a living cleaner. She would come from her place and go back home after cleaning. One day, she called crying. I said, what's happening now? What's going on? Oh, my phone. My boyfriend broke my phone. My phone wey you buy for me don't break her. I think I don't even ask her. I never even talked about her personal relationship because she was just coming and going. So I did not even want to know where she's coming from. Like I didn't want to deepen the relationship. Let's just keep it that you're cleaning my house and you're going. I mean, I like my house clean. So she was coming like 5 times, almost 5 times a week. Right? Yeah, almost 5 days a week. Yeah, only time she didn't come was Sunday and maybe Monday and Tuesday or something like that. So I literally was, I'm that kind of person. My boyfriend broke my phone. When I said, okay, come first now. You cannot be calling that she cannot come. Oh. That she's running away. She dey hide. She dey hide for her friend house. They hide. Okay. I say, calm down. Come. When you come, we'll talk so that I can know what's going on. We can cancel. We can resolve the matter and everything. She came. You guys. Hmm. Auntie, the phone wey you buy for me, you see me for junction. As Akwa Ibom say junction. See me for junction. He comes collect the phone, say who I dey talk to? Who I dey talk to? He come vex, come throway my phone for ground, break am. Aunty see, even my SIM card, he remove the SIM card. Na because I get your number for the phone wey I fit call you. I say, why are you in this kind of relationship in the first place? And my boyfriend, oh, my boyfriend, the man where they friend. I say, he's still your boyfriend. As you dey tell me this kind of story, he's still your boyfriend. I say, Favor, hey, why don't call her name? I said, I have to use your, I said, you have to use your head. You have to use your head. Please, I'm begging you. For your life, for your safety. After that one, I even introduced her to my friend, my neighbor. I said, because my friend also needed a clean at the point at that time. So I felt like, Favor, will you be able to do it? It's double the money for you, even more, because I don't know what my friend was paying her. It's double that. Um, but at least you'll be able to get your money so you can get your life together. You can do a lot of things. People jumped at it. Once she finished for me, she would go to her place and clean and everything. And she was there. My friend was, she's there. See, people are generous. They are mean people, okay, but they are generous people. My friend was, I said, every day Philip is leaving. She either leaving with like old clothes, my old clothes, not that they were bad, though, clothes I wouldn't wear anymore. They were not even her size because I was bigger than her. And she'll be like, oh no, she will amend it. She will fix anyhow. I say, even if it is boo boo that is as large as this, she will still collect it. That she needs to wear it. And she would actually wear it though. She would just give me one of these aboki people and wear them. So I felt like I was investing in somebody's life. My shoes was my exact shoe size. And after having Lily Jane, all my Aquila shoes I used to wear, I couldn't wear them anymore. Like my knees, you guys, hey, that's another thing we should talk about. Like the effect of childbirth. But that's another video, another conversation. My knees, my lower back, even when I was having my back issue, doctor said, Auntie, this your high heel. You need to calm down. So I packed. If you see the shoes, I did. Do you know I should have even thought about it? I should have given it to people in church. I just felt like she was here and she may need it more than people in church. I just packed shoe. I, as in this girl, when I mean she enjoyed, she would go with trash bags full of clothes and things. From my friend's house, she would carry. I don't know. I saw her carrying 3 2 bags of. I said, yam, Steph. They're giving you yam, giving you things. All my old pots. Not that they were bad though. I just got new pots. She carried everything. Next thing, she came. Her face was swollen. Another day, wound here, wound on her lip, wound on her eye, her ear. Favor, what has? I'm still calling this girl's name. Sorry, guys, please. What has happened? Why are you like? What is going on? Eh, and the man beat me. You see how they sleep with another person. In convex. I said, but what is really going on? I should have even told her not to come back to my house. So I should have told her not to come back. But I felt for the girl and I liked how she was cleaning. Meanwhile, about the cleaning, she now started reducing the cleaning. Like before, I said I was giving this girl. When she finished cleaning, like I will pack food. I say, come and eat. Even if I'm going to work, as in, to a point, I even used to leave her in the house. I'll say, okay, hold the key or drop the key somewhere from. That's how I trusted this girl because of the way she was doing. I would cook, I would leave it for her. Nothing. There was no problem. We barely had issues. If I wanted a specific place, like how most people will sweep when they're sweeping, they'll just sweep the middle. On her own, on Saturdays, on Fridays. On Fridays, she used to use and clean my children's room. She would shift the bed, bring out everything under the bed, the wardrobe. That kind of spring cleaning on Saturday, she will face my. So I did not have problem. I was just like, I will be feeding you. I will dash you money. I will give you the. Her eye was swollen. I say, Auntie, because she was mature. She wasn't a child. This one, she was 27. I'll be what? What is going? Why are you here? Auntie, I love you. I love you. I love. Okay. So the final one, the one that broke the camel's back. One day, all this while, by the way, I don't like paying people in cash. I like having paper trail so that the day you say I did not pay you or something happened, there's evidence. So when she wanted her payments, and it's easy for me, so I don't even chop your money safe. As I get my salary, I get my as month end, I just transfer to you. Piam, I don't want you to say your money in my hand. Okay, that kind of thing. So I asked her for account number, and the name on the account number was not her own. But I said, "This is your account." She said her friend account. That she doesn't have account number. It's her friend that she's staying with, the person's account. I was like, okay, cool. I started sending her allowance, her money to that account every month. If I want to even dash her money, I send to that account and everything. One day she came. In fact, she called my husband first. Maybe I don't know whether she didn't know I was a lawyer, but she should have known. No, that she wants to arrest somebody. I said, arrest somebody. How? My husband now told her to call me. Arrest somebody. How? Hey, ma. Eh? My boyfriend is my boyfriend. You don't want to give my money again. I said, how did the man get your money? Now, what is it? They, all the money where they transfer, now your account where they transfer. Now, I won't open my own account, collect my money. Say no. You guys, I was living in a Nollywood film. This girl had worked for how many months? Over 100 and something thousand was in that her account that was not, that he refused to give her. That she wants to arrest him. Hmm. I say, first of all, I'm not that charge and bail kind of lawyer. I'm not that person for that job. But we can go to the police station to make a complaint. I said, when you're ready, come. After a while, she said, and he said he will give me back. That I should just wait. He will give me back. So, I don't even know why I'm telling you guys this story. Like, I'm saying to tell you that this thing, I don't know where we can uproot the system or overhaul the system. I don't know what it is. But because somebody was saying, oh, get leave out, the people that will come and go. I said, the ones that come and go, problem. The ones that live in your house, problem. The older women will come and control you, problem. This know how to reach you. They're like, so when I told her to come back the next day for the police matter, because my husband was not even he was not even interested. He was like, who is this person that is coming to our house? Safe? And that's time be thinking every day. I say, this is the person I'm leaving my house key with. I'm doing all that. I say, what if she's stealing for this boy will tell her to start stealing? And the only saving grace actually is that my estate, you cannot leave with anything without me calling to let them know that you are leaving. So if you're coming in, they check you. As you're going out, they check you as well. And if you're going out with anything that you didn't come with, you have to call me to tell them to let you go. So she couldn't steal, I think, at least maybe big things. I don't know if she was taking tiny, tiny things, but whatever. But I said second guessing the trust and everything because I'm like this kind of person that is not, you have coconut head. The writing is literally on this guy will kill you one day. He doesn't want to give you your money. First of all, you are sending all your whole the work you are working. And think about it. If she's giving me that account, she must have given my friend too. So imagine the money that she was. I said, okay, we'll go to the police station. She now later came there and auntie, don't worry. He said he will give me blah 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 blah. Finally, how did this girl leave my house? She left under you guys. Even me, I was still shocked. One day she didn't come to work. Her normal work day. I was like, ah, what's going on? Later that day, okay, she didn't come to work that first day. I called and called, she didn't pick up. The next day, she didn't come again. I was like, this is unlike her. If she was sick or she had somewhere to go or she even traveled, she would let me know. Like that was her. Like we're very cool. We did not quarrel one day. It's literally, oh, why didn't you clean here? Why didn't you do this? That was it. So I said, what's going on now? She didn't pick up my call the second day. I said, maybe something happened or whatever. I was still making excuses. Next thing, one girl, cheerful looking girl, the girl was looking one kind. She came to my door. I said, who are you? How may I help you? And that favor sent me. Oh, gosh, this girl sent me. I said, sent her to do what? Sent you to do what for me? And that sent her to come and work. And that she will now go and look for another person for me after she works for that day. I said, and like the math wasn't matter. I didn't even understand what she was trying to say. Like what exactly is going on? That she sent you to come and work, as in come and clean my house, and that you for subsequent like the next. Do you understand? You guys understand? You will now start looking for somebody that will come and replace her. Did she tell me that she didn't want to work anymore? Did she tell me that there was any issue? Did she tell me there was problem? Like, what is the issue? We didn't have literally, we never, I don't think we ever had any problem. Only, oh, you didn't clean here, clean here. That was it. So I was very confused. Next thing, the girl, and she didn't pick my calls. I called. I said, "Don't worry, don't come." I sent the girl back because I'm like, "I don't know you. I don't. You cannot enter my house. Please be going." And the girl has the nerve. You couldn't call me to say, "Oh, you are done with the work or whatever." You're sending somebody automatically to come and work. Well, I guess that's being considerate, Sha. But me, I saw it as, who is this stranger coming to my door? Hmm. The other girl, so the living help that was with me, now told me that this same girl, that's my cleaner girl, called and told her that she's now in another state. She's now in Abia State, Abibi State. One of these Igbo states, I can't remember. I said, what happened? That she had to run for her life. She packed all her load. The boyfriend, that same boyfriend, wanted to kill her. I said, what do you mean? Like, how did you hear this? What came up? She said, when they went for photo shoot, that's another issue. So went for photo shoot. That at the photo shoot where she carried her to go and take her picture. So it's the cleaner that carried the living help because she didn't know anywhere in Port Harcourt to go and do photo shoot for her birthday. Hear this gist too. And when she was at the photo shoot place, the said boyfriend, who happened to be a keke driver, that's tricycle, we are not Nigerian, came to meet them there and it turned to fight. I will kill you. I will this. It was shout that the thing was a shouting match. Apparently, this girl had to run for her life because the guy was after her. She usually packed up everything. She didn't even have chance to come and tell me and said she had to leave. So till today, that's how somebody's life got destroyed or derailed or whatever. She's somewhere else. I don't know if she's safe. I don't know if she's okay. I don't know anything. But that's literally the story of this girl. So what's the point of even telling you guys this thing? Before we make conclusions, you see somebody will come out and claim this and this and this. Like I said, there's a lot of abuse, a lot of stuff going on. And I'm never denying that. I work with vulnerable people. We see it every day, okay? We see it every day. But there's a fundamental problem in our whole employment situation. There are so many things going on. The problem from the family, the problem from the kind of work, the problem is the lack of structure. Then the girls themselves. Oh, boys have their own issues though. The house boys. I've never had a house. My dad never let men live with us, but I know people who have lived with men and they have their own story. But you see these girls, I don't know whether they are groomed from such an age to think of only men. Like the beginning and end of everything ends up being man issue. Oh, you want to leave the house? Okay, I'm giving you to the person that brought you, telling the bus driver that is taking you home, make sure she doesn't come out of this bus and drop her at the park for her. I even gave the bus driver extra money. Yes, what this girl was fighting to and to come out of the bus that she has somewhere she wants to go. It's man. You want to go and meet a man. Then you get pregnant, or you get HIV, or you get something. And I shouldn't even care because I mean the contract is supposed to be like strictly employee, whatever. But you somehow, because somebody is living with you consistently, you somehow get invested, whether you want to or not. You care, but the care seems like you are choking them. You don't want them to be. Oh, you have your own husband, you have your own children. You are going out. You are doing this. You are doing that. There was one that I literally felt like she was jealous of me. The energy was something else. Why are you walking around my house without bra? What are you trying to do? Even me, how many times do I do it? Just I'll tell you, get angry. I say, please. In the night, you decide to remove all your clothes. Hmm. Yeah, let's not just hmm, let's not just talk. It's too much. So basically, I just wanted to just emphasize that video. A lot of people resonated with it. So I just wanted to say that it's deeper. It's even deeper. There's absolutely nothing. We are just going on vibes. They're just going on vibes. And some of them end up doing well. I have an uncle who had one. In fact, if I give people this gist, I have an uncle who had one that traveled with him around the world. Like she was able to get her visa, able to do a lot of things for her. She traveled to Florida, to Orlando, to all these places, different places. Like literally Paris, Italy, like she would go with them. Then another one traveled and did not come back. Like once she jackpot, they traveled with her, you know, and gave her certain responsibility. She had lived with them for a long time and everything. Once they traveled and left her alone, that's how she's now asylum seeker, or what will you call it? So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what we can do legally. I know that at least the law is saying that children under 18 should not work. Maybe that's a start, but it's not enough. It's not enough. You guys, it's not enough. It's like it not inform them well from where they are coming from. That almost life is not like that. It's like they think that you have so much. I said one day my husband had to send me recording of the girls in the house how they were eating. Loaf of bread, they divided it into two, a whole loaf of bread. Made custard like this, poured milk, poured sugar. They were eating. My husband said, that even him, a full grown man, cannot eat like this. When a mother says, when she's ranting on her video and she says, after I've clothed and fed you, you know what it means to feed somebody else in Nigeria. And this most times you're not restricting the feeding, at least the good people. You're saying, okay, 3 times a day, you have timetable, you have this. You will eat more than the people that are working hard to feed you. As in, my uncle was so flabbergasted that he was literally he wanted to flip channels, then he accidentally got to the camera. You know when your TV shows you all the cameras in the house and everything. He got to that point. I was in the salon making my hair. Or wait, I maybe I traveled or something. And I think I had traveled. I was either Abuja or somewhere. He said we recorded. I started laughing because I don't know what to do. I said you will see me do shopping in bulk shopping in Port Harcourt. Oh, going to the market to do this. You will think it's me that eating all these things. You would think it's me that eating all these things. How many times am I at home? I don't eat breakfast. I hardly eat breakfast. It's breakfast, maybe a slice of bread, fruits, mangoes, or any fruit that is there or something. I hardly so I'm not there. Afternoon, okay, no, definitely not. Maybe it's dinner. Unless I'm at home that day. So who is eating everything? These people. You be cooking for other people that are not good. It's a funny situation. It's a funny situation. It's a funny situation. Somebody came to my house, ate 4.5 packs of noodles. One person. That's how she used to eat in her house. I say, if I was you used to eat what? Who gave you Indomie for? 4.5 is Hmm. You guys, I don't even know where to start with this thing. I don't know. See, and I'm not I'm like my husband had to ask me, I say, is there a spirit inside you? Because it cannot be you alone eating. He said, is there something inside you? Because it cannot be only you who eating this food. Hey, you guys, you guys, what you cannot eat? What you cannot eat? Somebody else is eating. God help us. Oh. God help us. So I have somebody else. Like I said, the girl, I wish I recorded the whole situation. The girl that just left. I said, my husband eats two. The day he eats three means he has not eaten the whole day. Hello, Steel Chips. I'm just seeing your comment. Hi, welcome. Thank you. The day he eats three is, in fact, it's mostly hard for him to eat three. It's only maybe he's very hungry. And even then, he will struggle to feel like he'll eat rest. Then this one, balance. You oh gallant. I say, you're eating like a bricklayer. The man say there must be something inside. I say, no, sir, no. He say, I'm telling you, you don't need to say no. I'm telling you that there's another person inside you because a human being, a woman cannot eat like this. When I will dish the soup. My own is to dish. In fact, most times I don't even dish because I cannot be bothered. There's food. Like food can't be the reason why we are having issues. You get I'm cooking all the time. But if that particular day, because I made native soup, I remember this thing clearly. I made native soup, and native soup has fish, prawns, periwinkle. It's all those things when them. So if I allow this particular girl, if I allow her dish her food herself, hey God, we will not see food to eat. By the time we are coming there, there'll be nothing remaining. So I dish the food by myself, put the fish for her, arrange it everywhere. I said, okay, you can go and make your gari now. You guys, I see, let me say like gift, lovely gift. I kid you not. The gari was like, I don't know what to use and describe it. People that used to carry cement can't eat gari like that. It was mound of men. You don't be wondering. So you're working for the people that are working for you. Because how can you eat like that? At once, so if you are eating at different points, maybe no problem. But at once, like one sitting, she was not sweating. You know when, do you know what it means to you guys don't understand what I'm saying? I wish you were there. I wish you were there. There are so many dynamics to this thing, though. There are so many dynamics to this thing. You guys. Just last week or the week that just passed, I said we all I think what happened, I can't remember when they ate. They ate around 4:30. They had lunch around 4:30. And they had Gary and egusi soup. I just cooked egusi soup. Next thing, 6 o'clock, Jasmine came. Mommy, Miss Susan and so say she wants to make noodles. I say, did she send you to ask me? She was that was just smiling. You know, just these toddlers, they're like report card. They will anything that happens, they come to tell you. And I think that day I spot their plan. And I called her. I said, "What you're making?" It. She said, "Oh, she did not tell Jasmine to ask me, or she did not send Jasmine to ask me." I said, "Okay, fine. You did not send her to ask me, but are you making noodle?" She said, "Yes, that she's hungry." I said, "Me and you. First of all, I was sick. Oh." I said, "First of all, this is just last week. That's this week that just passed. I have been ill for the past week. Not once have you come to my room to say, 'Oh, auntie, what do you want to eat?' Or as you're making food, should I warm something for you?" Either my husband is doing it, I'm standing up by myself, or I've ordered food. Not because I need to take medication. Not once. Now, you and I told you to warm this soup. You ate this soup. 4:30. These children came, went to the playground, they just came back. It's barely 6:30. I see you are very hungry. I was looking at this girl. See, yes, she's very hungry. I just, as in, when you just get weak and you're tired and you don't understand, you're like, okay, okay, just be going, okay. In fact, I now called her, I said, no, come back first. I don't understand. Me, why am I not hungry again? I even ate very small just so I could take medication, but I guess maybe I lost my appetite. I said, yeah, the worst part is that you're not even interested in what the children are going to eat for dinner. Children that ate from school. Because my kids they eat breakfast at home, then they have a main lunch, they have fruits, they have snack. So by the time they come out from school at 3 o'clock, they're not actually hungry. Unless it's long throat, like maybe they see me eating something or they want to, but they're usually not hungry. So they eat around 5:36. That's their dinner. Then, if for any reason they're extra hungry, they get hot cocoa or something. I said the children are supposed to be taken care of to ask, oh, what are they eating? How are we going to do? You know, concern it's you. So the point of all these G's, big guys, is just that is it this house help nanny? The other type of metabolism is crazy. It's greed. It's greed. It's not metabolism, so it's greed. It's greed. That's just it. That's what I've assumed. And it's a lack of, as in, because you are taking, and that's why I think it's almost the relationship with this was almost abusive to me, as in towards me, not them. Because I feel like you are taking somebody in, but you're also taking care of them. Yes, you want it to strictly be professional, as in nanny, employer kind of thing. But because of the dynamics, you end up caring for them. So you're buying their toiletries, you're taking them out, you're doing all these things for them. So you have some kind of feeling, but these people do not give two shits about you. They don't care about you, they don't care about your family, they don't care nothing. So to me, I feel like we're in an abusive. There was one that literally dealt with me. Ah, She's not the same person that saw my colleague on the road and started crying that she wants to come back. I said, affliction shall not rise the second time. God forbid. I bind, I cast, I don't want anything. You have somebody that has mood swing like a mad person. Mood swing, you just wake up one morning, decide to be angry. Decide that you're not talking to anybody, talking to you, not talking, you're just shouting at, oh my goodness. And you know that when I know somebody's spirit is not okay, twice it has happened. Whenever Jasmine has an issue with somebody, Jasmine is a loving person. Jasmine loves affection. She loves cuddling. She loves all those things. Well, affection in a way, as in attention. Lily Jane is more affectionate than Jasmine is. Jasmine is cuddly towards me sometimes. But any person that comes to my house and has issues with Jasmine, just know that something is wrong. The girl has a spirit that is kind. Like Jasmine is a kind and caring person. Even yesterday, my husband has declared Friday night pizza night. I've already said it that this thing is problematic. You cannot be giving people pizza every Friday, but okay. So we ordered pizza on yesterday or day before yesterday. And when I was sharing it, Jasmine didn't realize I ordered two boxes. So she thought that it had finished. She just said, Mommy, Mommy, Auntie Adobe, that's my cousin, my husband's cousin that's here. So we did not remain for her. What did it? Like she was hyperventilating, thinking that we finished the pizza and we not remain for cousin that is in living with us. That's kind of the child I have. Emotional, caring. She's always concerned. If you give her something now, where's Lily Jane's own? She cannot leave you. You must give her sister's own. Meanwhile, Lily Jane no send your papa. She don't send your papa. She's like, okay, thank you. And she goes. Once in a while, she remember one of Jasmine's own. But any person that comes to my house, the two people that are giving me the most stress, the most issues, the most trauma, because these things are traumatic. And that's another thing too. You don't even realize that all these things are affecting your mental health and making you second guess your person, second guess who you are. They're affecting you because imagine you living with somebody that is cantankerous, somebody that is literally against after your life, as far as I'm concerned, the person's after your life. And you're still paying them, you're paying them to be after your life. Do you guys understand the dynamic of this shit? God, I beg. Yeah. So that's my story. That's what I've dealt with. So I've had different people. I remember one self that said she doesn't eat periwinkle, she doesn't eat crayfish, she doesn't eat one kind of fish like this. So she was just announcing to me so that when I'm cooking, I'll cook her own separate. You guys, you guys, do you understand what I'm saying? I was looking at her. The girl didn't last 5 days. I said, it can't work. It can't work. You see this Christmas holiday. I have it on lock. By the grace of God, I'm not even going to be in Nigeria. I'm just praying that the way, hopefully, let's just leave it that. But trust me, affliction can never rise again. It cannot. You go, don't worry, your replacement. Like this one that left today now, she didn't believe it. Literally, why did she leave? Because I said I came back and I was asking, hope the kids ate. I hope you have eaten as well. She said, oh, the food wasn't enough for her. I was like, what do you mean the food is not enough for you? And the spaghetti that I cooked didn't wasn't enough. And I was confused because I know that the spaghetti was a lot. Okay. But if the spaghetti didn't get to you, let's say the kids wanted more. Why didn't you make something else? His spaghetti was not even on the menu. It's just because it was left over from the day before and I didn't want it to go bad. We're having light issues that time. I said, okay, go and eat. Go and eat something. I think I had cooked beans or put porridge or something. I can't remember. Go and eat. And she said no. I was like, I don't understand. Like, why are you not eating? It's not possible that you've only eaten bread in the morning and this is 8:30 at night when I got back and you're not eating and you're saying no, you don't want to eat. Like something was going on. So she started giving me vibes and attitude. I'm like, I don't understand now. Like, what's the problem? Say she's not eating. I said, okay, since you want to be rude, I don't want to respect me. Well, go and get your things, pack your things and go. I don't entertain this. And I don't want you to go back and tell your family members because the way you said the spaghetti is not enough, it's the same way you go and tell somebody else that the spaghetti was not enough for you. And that's a false narrative. There's yam, there's potato, there's macaroni, okay, there's rice, there's soup. There's literally anything you wanted is in the house. So if for any reason it wasn't enough, you could have made something else. So this is a deliberate act of aggression. And so that you tell people that want to hear that, oh, this woman is mean to you and she doesn't want to get, so okay, just get your things and start packing your things. You can start packing no. Hmm. I was like, okay. We didn't really have too many issues, little issues here and there, but we didn't have too many issues. And my husband, I think he was at home that, yeah, he was at home that day because she went to report to him that I told her to pack her things. And he said, she told you to go and eat. Take some things, even if it's small. Respect your madam and eat. She refused, start packing. Dressed up, combed hair, wore necklace, put earring in her ear. Hmm, that she's ready to go. I said, okay, first of all, do you know the way to your village? Because it was somebody that brought her. She said, no. I said, so what's your plan this night? And that I should call the guy that brought her. He will come and take her. I said, this night, 8:30. By the time she packed, it was 9:30. 9, not past 9, not exactly 9:30, but past 9. Hmm. I said, besides, even if I call that boy, first of all, you don't know, like, what are you doing? What was the pride for? What is, till today, I don't understand the issue that I was like upset that you didn't eat. And I said, go and eat. Like, I'm begging you to eat. This is the same person that ate Gary and said she wants to make noodles 2 hours later. But you ate only bread in the morning. And that means she must have eaten something. I didn't even think about it that way. She must have eaten and was genuinely full, but she lied. Because it doesn't make this girl, her stomach was like bottomless pit. So I told her that, oh, you can't go, I'll call your mother. Okay. Call your mom to deal with this situation because I can't let you go to another man's house without your mother's instruction. I called her mom 3 times. Next, the fourth time before she picked up, or she didn't pick up, the phone went off. For almost 3, 4 days, the phone went off. In that 3, 4 days, I started exactly. Maybe she wanted to go and meet her man. That I said literally is man. I started looking for somebody else, and that's how there's another person in my house. That period, I said the girl was shocked. Her mom, when I finally reached her mom, I told her mom that see your daughter is coming back home. Her mom was crying. She was begging me, please forgive her. She cannot come back. I don't want her. I say, as you're talking, somebody else is on her way because me, I can't force another person to be in my house, and I cannot have a house where I cannot give instruction and you are not me and you. Like, what are we? Why are we dragging? What are we? Me and you, we are not having any connection in that way. Come and walk and go. The mom was crying, please, she cannot come back. Ma, she started telling me her life story. She got pregnant early, started having children early. She does not have anybody. I said, ma, as we are talking, I'm hearing you, but the girl that I'm looking at has already packed her load that she wants to go. She has not apologized. She has not said, okay, she will eat nothing. Like, why are you begging for some nothing? Hmm. They thought I was joking. The next day, maybe 2 days later, the girl that was supposed to come came. We did all the tests. She was fine. Even though I'm just like, please, I'm not ready for another drama. But okay. She already told the girl, oh, that she's going on. She's not staying here. And as at yet, when did she leave my house? Yesterday. As at Friday night, her mother still called begging. Have I not still forgiven her? They already called her and told her that she's coming back. I said, see, madam, I can't. So to tell you that even the parents don't have any hope of training these children. Like, I was literally the one. You guys don't understand. You guys don't understand. Why are people even giving birth to children they cannot take care of? Self? That's another issue. You will not. Well, my sisters, I don't know where to talk this talk from. I don't know, but this is literally this is what we are seeing. This is what we are facing. This is what we are facing. And let me see some comments. Maybe she went to meet her man. Tony said we had one that told people that she only drink Gary. When you hear, as in when you hear what they say about you, it will shock you. You will not believe that you're the person they're talking about. I said one day my husband picked one of their phones. This was years ago. Found out that they had a WhatsApp chat. The ones that had left, the ones that were in my mom's house, the one that was in my brother's house, and my own, they all just if you see the things, I even took screenshots then, but that was like 2 phones ago before this one. You guys, you see this we're saying. I said it shocked. I was like, "Hmm?" talking about my brother, talking about me, talking about me. They are, if you see the thing, if you hear the things they say, things they wrote. As I even reach Facebook, one was gisting somebody else on Facebook. Your madam, I think say she did. Then somebody will now say something, don't check their phone. I say, see, if you're in my house, especially the way Nigerians are, if it was in a normal community society, I wouldn't give to what you're doing with your phone. Honestly, that's these people, they can sell you inside your house. I did a video about a woman who had an employer. I think that one traveled for Christmas or traveled somewhere or something, and tried to get a younger girl to stay with her. That girl with her two classmates planned to steal from the woman, and they killed her. They stole her property and they killed the woman. They can sell you, and they will, given the opportunity. So some people are living with and like I said, it's abusive because you're paying this person. You're literally paying the person to be planning your life that is after your life. You guys, I beg, I beg. So when somebody says good riddance, let's believe that it's good riddance. Trust me, it's not easy to take care of. Hmm. Trust me, especially with that we are still young. I'm still a young woman. I'm still my kids. My Jasmine is turning 5 in August. Lily Jane is turning 3 in May. By the way, Lily Jane is almost 3. Time is flying. She's turning 3 in May. So I'm still a baby girl. I'm now dealing with teenage angst and young adult angst and boyfriend drama and oh, you want to see your man. I never reach. I never reach. I beg. It's when my kids are older. I should start dealing with that. But I'm dealing with it right now. Anyway, that's that gist. That's the gist. Then yeah, do you guys have any thoughts on this? I'm even tired of talking about it, Sha. Then the whole bullying thing. This country that we live in, Nigeria. Sometimes I feel like it's not a real place. It's not a real place. There's a lot of hmm, hmm, boarding school gist. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It was a bad time. It was a bad time. Like trauma, proper PTSD. I remember we had the public bathroom. So like everybody would just go, you know how it's like shower stalls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 showers. And then they had the taps under. So if you want to wash or do whatever and stuff. I remember one particular senior, anytime she's around, she's ready to go to the shower. You can't enter. Oh. I mean, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 7 stalls on or 5 on either side. I can't even remember. And only her will be the one to be in the bathroom when she's entering. Then she will not spend time be scrubbing one finger like this. Meanwhile, you are also in a hurry because if you are late, they will either flog you, beat you, make you kneel down, crawl or something, and you're just like watching somebody do beauty project. You can't even watch her because she doesn't want anybody, whether than insecurity or I didn't know what was doing her. That was literally man. And she's not a Nollywood star right now. So I just whenever I look at her, watch her videos or see her, I'm just like, if only they knew to eat problem. When you are the way they arranged us on dining table in the halls, we had one senior that was a table head, then they mixed different classes together. So we would have people in SS2, JS1, JS3. Omo, there was one. Anytime they give us fish, she liked fish. We submit the fish to her. We used to submit her fish to her. Collect all the fish like this. They born you well, take the tail fish. Tail, they will keep tail on her. That's if they give us tail for that day. Tail part of the fish, they will give tail fish. And you eat it before she gets there. And they used to take their time. Because the way that school was designed, boys they were on the opposite end. So I don't know if you guys can imagine the dynamics of body. Like how would I even describe the distance? Okay, let's say Google Maps will tell you 2 kilometers, maybe about 15 kilometers apart or more. It was an entire space. The entire like distance you could drive. Yeah, it would take maybe 3 4 minutes drive. So imagine walking. It's not easy. It's not cool. Maybe 5 minutes drive. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, at the point I'm making sure it was kind of far. So boys were on one side, girls were on one side. So the only time you see boys is in dining hall or doing sports. So imagine teenage girls now that you even have imagine having boyfriend in that kind of school. The stress was real because you have to climb hoops, jump hoops to even see your man. Some people will form sickness so that they will jam in the sick bay. You jam your man in the sick bay. That's when you see your man or in the dining hall or well your boy, I guess, because it's boy whatever. Or during sports show. Trust me that dining hall food time was a special event. It was a special event. Rub lip gloss. Use clear mascara because if they catch you with makeup, lip gloss is that oil, ororo oil. The thing you are shining like you use peanut oil, groundnut oil on your lips. You will put the lip gloss on your eyelids like this. Then use clear mascara. You use clear mascara and brush your eye up. Pack your hair, do everything. So dining hall was the time to strut your stuff, show your stuff, let them know that you're around. Then imagine if juniors are hungry, want to go just come and eat and they say, man, submit all your fish. And the way you submit, you have to slide it because they don't want the boys to know that they are eating all this fish. You guys, ah, I'm just remembering different things. Just remembering different things. Ah, and the worst part that teachers were also bullies. So it was a cycle. I think some teachers were jealous of the kids because I mean these kids that had things better. I remember when a teacher made us this same lip gloss I'm talking about. They made us scrub. She said, hmm, she said we should what did they call it? Remove the lip gloss. Okay, it's as simple as cleaning your lips. She said no. Our school was made of bricks. They use brick to do it. She said we should rub it on the brick and clean it. That's how we clean it off. Imagine a teacher doing that to a student. What kind of as in there was legit fear. I've forgotten the name. Like I'm trying to remember I remember their faces, but I can't even remember their names. Tell you how dissociated I was in that period. Like I think part of the issues I had later in life is stemming from secondary school. See, Carolyn says, okay, let me read Tolu's comment first. Watching that video made me cry because I was just like her. A senior slapped me and I was just looking. It took many people to convince me before I reported. We couldn't report in our own school. Part of it because it made bullying the culture. So part of it was that you had street cred, you had level to say, oh, this person bullied me, nothing happened. No, we just slap. You feel like a big girl. And then the bullies had people they favored. I want to talk about this in another video. But maybe I will not even talk about it, but let me talk about it here. They had people they favored. So this school daughter thing, hmm, people will come, the just one, the new students, they will come, and the ones that maybe are cute, fair, light skin, or they can see their parents had some kind of money or something, or they were intelligent, they would pick them, okay? They will now put them under their wing. So those ones were the privileged kids, like they didn't have any issues. So even when you want to say you want to report or whatever, you most likely will not even get back up because everybody's looking at you like, because you're the outcast, you're the one that nobody is favoring, nobody's friends with, nobody's whatever. So that was the story for a lot of people. That was literally the story for a lot of people. It's unfortunate, but that was the story for a lot of people. So, and even then, some of the teachers were benefiting because, of course, the way Nigeria is, to a lot of people are not earning more. Teachers not, and if lawyers are not earning a lot, or as they should, if doctors are going on strike because of how much they are being paid or how much they are not being paid, imagine what teachers are earning. So a lot of teachers were fending off like, favor from parents because we're all, even though we're all students in the same school, we're broken down into houses. So like Harry Potter had Gryffindor and all those things. We had yellow, blue, I can't remember the yellow, blue, red, and green or something. So a lot of teachers were responsible for those houses. So they had intimate relationship with some of these students in their houses. Intimate, not sexual, because well, it's possible still that one because but they had intimate relationship because they knew them better and they knew their parents. So a lot of parents knowing that this structure they are not able to see their kids enough and everything would give them small money, okay, just in case my kid needs something. So that's how small they were surviving. Teachers were bullies and they are afraid of the students. A lot of them were afraid of the students. Their source of income plus some of these students were like, I mean, then they would look big in my eyes, but oh god, what is going on? So like the kind of beating, the kind of flog jumping, the kind of, man, it was a lot. Oh, it was wickedness. I said the devil was doing. It was really manifesting a lot of people in secondary school. But you see it everywhere. You see it in offices, you see it in workplaces, you see it in business. Like it's a culture that something is wrong. See, Nigeria is filled with people that are intelligent, people that are amazing. When they go out of the country, you see them doing big things. But there's something about Nigerians. I'm not bashing anybody, please, oh, no come at me. But there's something about us. If God, as in Holy Spirit Himself, does not intervene, some of us are inherently wicked people. I don't know why. I don't know why. You people should tell me whether I'm wrong or not. See, I was talking with Adeze. She had a live yesterday. I said, even this thing, Tolu is saying one thing school should start doing is when student is bullied, let both parents be informed, not only the bully part. See, we bully our children the way we speak to our kids. That's how they're speaking to other kids and thinking it's okay. Sometimes you don't even realize. I was watching the video I posted, the last video I posted, the way I was talking to my kids, I was irritated because I was trying to end the vlog, right? And see, one thing about me, I'll call myself out when I mess up. I know I rather learn than pretend like I'm perfect. That's just the thing. So I was editing that vlog. I was irritated because I wanted to just end the vlog. And they came in and they distorted. Even the way my voice was elevated, I wasn't necessarily shouting. It was elevated. I watched Jasmine today, just today. We came back from church. I was trying to take a nap. They were playing, they were entering my room, coming out. The way Jasmine was speaking, it sounded like me. The beginning of this problem is how do we discipline and raise our kids? That's the beginning and end of this problem. And then being able to see this country does not allow us, or I don't know how to explain it. People abroad, how do they survive without domestic help? I know a lot of people have help. But a lot of the time, this whole it takes a village, it takes a community, it's an excuse for parents not to even put their eyes on their children because when your children start see, I woke up from that nap and said, Jasmine, don't you ever speak to your sister like that. However, I was even still shouting. Now I'm even talking about it. I was even still like, so the way we even parents is something that should be called corrected. Yes, because if you're saying, nah, I don't even know. This conversation I'm having with you is me. I'm talking to myself and thinking, how do we do it? You're right. Teachers would then intentionally lock the dining room so they will take our food. Boarding house, eh? Hmm. I say teachers, sadistic people. Why would a teacher marry a student later on in life? Not even too far. I'm not saying later on, like maybe when she's in her 30s. No. How did it happen? How did it happen? Intro tech teacher, how did it happen? And nobody said anything. That means what had been happening when we were in school. Are they even still married to today? I don't even know. Teachers, all of a sudden somebody was labeled a witch, was ostracized, extremely bullied. Even when I saw her years later, I didn't even remember her face. Just hearing her name made me jig jig. You don't know. You are not a spiritual expert. Maybe she was nobody knows, but you have made this girl her name. It was not like a folk tale. It was like the girl couldn't feel when I met her again in another school. Because when I was done with uni, I did a bridge year, whatever. When I was done with secondary school, the name when they just I said, I know this name. I'm like, hey, all I could but this girl was an amazing. Whether she has received deliverance before that, I don't know. This person was an amazing person. You people, like people just I don't even one boarding school. I'm back to Caroline's point that I don't know how parents build up the courage. See, it was not a courage thing. Nigerian, it's a culture thing. It's almost expect. I was even excited to go to boarding school. It's a culture thing. I didn't even understand the concept of day school. That's going home and coming back every day till um like when I was older. It was like it's now that people are opening their eyes and realize almost all schools were boarding. Almost all schools, some had day option, but most schools were boarding. So it was just an exciting thing. But it's actually mind boggling and crazy because I went to school, boarding school at 9 years old, girl. I was nine, all of 9 years. And I went to another state. I left my home. Not that if I was boarding school in Port Harcourt, it's different because at least they could see me frequently. I left Port Harcourt, I left River State to another state at nine. That's when I just first got my period, everything. Then you now bombard me with a lot of things at nine. How am I supposed to be mentally all right? It's grace of God that I'm standing like this. So it's grace of God. You guys. How am I supposed to be sane? Me that was not doing laundry before. Now I'm washing clothes. Then seniors will still give me clothes to wash. What am I holding? How am I holding it? Personal hygiene. I know two people know I'm like that. I was just chilling at home. All of a sudden, I'm responsible for my own hygiene, taking care of my 9 years old. Nah, I don't know how we made the system that we made. I don't know how Nigerian system like. Hey, good. I don't know how we thought. So I can't even imagine Jasmine at nine sending her to another state. I entered aeroplane, plane. My parents are brave. To be telling you the truth, they trusted God because me as I am like this, I don't know how we'll do it. That I will come back for 3 months. I will see Jasmine once every month on Sunday for a few hours. Jasmine, my babe, my right hand, my handbag. Oh my goodness, I don't know how to do. I don't know if you guys what. Hmm, I don't know how. I don't know how. I was nine. So when people were nine, so when people were 10. I think the oldest was 11. 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Those for some people were older, but it was that age that all of us were shift off. We're excited. Tolu is saying it, we're excited. Uh-uh. Visiting, they will even do competition of who is bringing their parents will bring the biggest food. Oh, some people that lived locally would have like cooler. People now gather your card because your mom brought plenty chicken and brought this and this and this. Me, there were always people around me because my parents were coming from out of town. So they would come with all the snacks, all the oh my parents really tried. They gave me rep for that. At least my rep was that visiting day I had it on lock. Okay. Any snack, sweet sensation, Barcelos. Oh my god. My parents would pick it up from Lagos and drive all the way to where I was. And it was so to them then, you know. But we don't know we're living in trauma. And the worst part of it is that they did not allow provision in school, my school. So you see all that food, we have to finish it before the night was over because they won't let you take it into the hostel. They will set you. Then the teachers will now stay still. I would say it's stealing. Anything that is remaining, they will take it. Under the guise of you're not allowed to have contraband in the hostel. On the visiting day, the one day you see your parent, the one single day you see your parents in a month, even to talk to your parents, then that was when phones started coming out. GSM, Alcatel phone. I remember the Alcatel phone and the Sony Ericsson's them. Hmm, I beg. Or is it when there will be no lights? But you need to still be near because they will do inspection. I learned so many crazy things. How to iron clothes under your mattress. You will fold it like this, straight like this, how you want the gators to be. Package like this, put the mattress on top, sleep on top. By the grace of God, the clothes is straight. your uniform is straight, but there was no light, no nothing. And or the day that time for the 6 years I was in secondary school, I did not eat Gary once. The days they had, I think they had amala some days. No, I don't remember. We see that Gary day, it was nasty. Then the meat was like Maggie cube. It was like this. So all I would eat that afternoon is meat, one meat. The soup was watery. Imagine cooking soup for over 300, 400 students. The food. Is it beans? Beans, God forbid. Beans. Eat school beans. Oh my goodness. I'm even exhausted thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. See, Nigeria needs to do, you know how they used to rewind things? Even when we are editing, you rewind so that you go back. We have to rewind to 1960 or 1919, I be 1940, which day we went. We have to go back because I cannot understand how this whole country is what it is. You guys, time is going. It's almost 10. It's almost 10:30. I think we should end the live soon. But please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're watching this. I beg. Thank you. So yeah, this the I saw it. I saw it. And there was one other thing. I saw this on Boomer's status and I saw it somewhere else about a woman who tore her son's passport out of anger. He had scholarship to travel abroad. Carolyn said that sounds like prison. My sister, prison he has got nothing on this. This was worse. And I think the psychological issue, then before I even go back to that one, psychological issue was their mind. I don't want to use such language. They're messing with our minds. But the thing about it is that there are some people that were still okay. So I'm wondering, how are you okay? Or at least I thought they were okay from the outside. How are you okay? I said, we're excited. Going back to school. Half of me is excited, half of me is like, God, really? Am I going back to this hellhole? And it got easier because once you start getting older, start becoming a senior, it gets easier. But even that time, the seniors now are jealous of you because they are boys, senior boys now. They always want to go for the younger girls because those ones we don't get sense. We don't know who they really are. So that one will now be clashing. SS2 and SS3, SS1 and SS3. Oh, they will not be punishing us more because one senior boy, senior Bashiri or senior whatever his name is liking one girl, having one girl. I say, see, it was survival of the fittest. So survival of the fittest. Because God help you, one boy that happened to be fine has interest in you. Imagine the whole senior class targeting you. Everybody's on your neck, your throat, your jugular. When you get back to girls' hostel, you will now see. But you know, whatever we experienced as girls, boys had it 10 times worse. There was sexual abuse within the girls' side. I can tell you that for free. But you see, boys, there was a lot of rape, a lot of in boys, the boys' side. Whatever girls went through, trust me, at least times three, four, five, boys went through it worse. The violence, the molestation, the theft. I said, my brother will go to school. My mom will buy him all uniform, white, everything. As you are entering the school, seniors are waiting for you to set your box and take your new underwear, your new clothes, your new shoes, everything. So you end up spending 3 months. Because semesters are 3 months or terms are 3 months with nothing. That's literally their MO, how they used to operate. If you happen to look good or happen to have anything fancy, hmm, remember the day I climbed table shouting that I was defending my brother because they were beating my brother. My brother had to come and beg me, say, please, this thing you're doing is making it worse. I said, do your worst. I will report. I was shouting on the table because they were beating my brother in front of me. He told me, say, sister, you better calm down because once I leave here, they will kill me. You guys, I don't know how to explain it too, but I'm even getting emotional thinking about it. I'm glad my sister did not come to my school. I'm glad, thankful that she had. My parents woke up then and realized because we didn't even till today. I don't think my mom is hearing this. She might be shocked about a lot of things. We didn't talk. We didn't open up. We did not say anything. We just took it like it was normal because that's what they made us to believe that it was normal. That's the experience. Hmm. That's the experience. You see boys, you see men today, some things that Nigerian men do, part of it is psychological damage from childhood, from their father or from their identity crisis or to a lot of them that went to boarding. See the ones that went to boarding military schools. You see Navy, those who went to Navy, went to military, whatever, 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 and then federal government schools, check their mental health. Check their mental health. Check their behavior. A lot of them were abused physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. If there's another one you can add on top, I'm telling you for free. So it's why it surprises me sometimes when men are not even more advocates for, these kinds of things. Maybe it's because of the shame and the masculinity, hyper masculinity, toxic masculinity, whatever it is. But in and these men are claiming they are functioning today, they are okay. They're now fathers, they are now husbands. How can they? Me as a woman, it's God that is holding me together. I had a mental breakdown in uni. So I can imagine that because I didn't even understand why I had it. Everything that I experienced compiled together. Yes, exactly. No wonder there's a bullying problem. People have grown and it has transferred. Because I said in my video that even when I became a senior, I wasn't as volatile as a lot of them were, but I was excited when I would just walk past somewhere because I was dining hall prefect and people start running because they're just afraid that okay, I might punish somebody. If I get there before you, problem. It was levels. It was a good thing. They were hailing us. Ah, senior Tutoye and senior. I remember a friend that I had, Jibola. If we were on duty together, people they were screaming, "Hey God, how can they put these two people?" No, I know they do anything to anybody. At least I didn't think so. But it was making us feel good that we had respect. That people were like, "Ah, this one is part of it." Hmm. You just be walking. I say I'll be walking on my own. No, not say people are just running. Hey, oh, sorry. It's just it was. I say it's when I got older, I was like, come, this thing is not normal. It's not normal. And part of it too is that I said you couldn't speak up. You couldn't tell your parents. You couldn't even say anything. Your parents said they might not even ask you because to them they have sent you to school and you are coming back in one piece. They're just thanking God for that one. So the culture, the culture is something else. It's something else. It's something else. That people are proud. We're all excited. Like when my classmates, when we became the head girls, the seniors or whatever, when we are walking out like this, information, it be like in an earthquake. That then, oh my goodness. The other people, all the other prefects were like parents. Prefects were the ones taking care of people because you are in charge of people. Prefect is barely 16. I turned 16 a few days before graduation. So I was 15, 16, responsible for whole kids because next thing, when something happens, they will call the prefects. Teachers are chilling, you're sitting at the back gossiping, fornicating with each other, adultering with each other. So we were the ones in charge of school, essentially. I said that time, I'm not even talking, let's not talk about myself. We even, by the time things were getting to ours, it was changing a little bit. It wasn't like before because there was a particular girl, one junior that came when we were SS3. Her sister was timekeeper when we were in JS1. When this girl came to school and we knew that she was the sister of this girl, everybody said this girl is dead. It was a unanimous thing that whatever her sister did to us, she would get it times five. But guess what? Nobody did anything to her. It was just because I feel like maybe we're just realizing, man, it wasn't supposed to be this way. I think I don't know. So it was the light was shining, things were changing. But to see that video and see that we are going, it's as if we are going back, or maybe we are just not paying attention enough to what's really happening. Because you see that girl's sister, there was a punishment she gave once. She drew tap on the blackboard with running water, and she drew a basket on the other side of the board. I don't know if you guys understand. So let me use this mirror here, this place to describe it. So you draw tap here, okay, tap with running water, then draw basket on this side. Oh, let me do it this way. Baskets here and say, okay, fetch water. Imaginary tap, imaginary basket, not even bucket, fetch water inside. I say the way she will be slapping you. Away. Hmm. Imagine imagine basket and water. You guys, people should go and watch that my video. Maybe let me see if I can find the link and put it here. The bullying one. What are you telling me? What are you guys telling me? Hmm. How are you supposed to fetch? How are you supposed to fetch that? I've put the link here. You guys should go and check it out, please. She will be slapping. There was once, as in the day, see that day, that's why I should have known that God has been with me for a long time. There was a particular day that we're supposed to be in class for prep after dinner. Prep is like, excuse me, prep is like when you get to do your homework, study period, and all of that, right? And we're supposed to be in class. And I think my classmates went outside to do something, and I was at home. I was inside, not at home. I was in class. I didn't go with them. Like literally, the whole class was outside for some reason, and I didn't go with them. I was the only one in class then. She now came, saw only me. You guys, please thumbs up the video. She saw only me. You guys. She said everybody. She slapped the first person. They should line up. She said everybody pick a partner. Keep slapping till I tell you to stop. See, I was just thanking God because me, I'm a softie. I was just thanking God that I was inside the class that day. And the thing is that there were teachers that knew about this. I said, imagine somebody telling you to pick a partner, a random partner. And if you don't slap, if you do like this, she will be the one to slap you. They say, okay, do it again. Start from the beginning. People didn't want to slap their friends, didn't want to slap their classmates. I said, she said, and this girl, she was this kind of androgynous, kind of, that muscular kind. If this babe should get, if she should palm your face like this, see, people had palm prints like this on their face. That's what we're going through in secondary school. So some of the parents, oh, thank you for the super chat. I'm grateful. Miss Latte said, Soti, you are trying for us. You guys, please thank her. Oh. Thank you so much. Thank you. See, I was saying, hmm, oh God, God, in your infinite mercy, forgive us for all the, forgive us. Lives were ruined in secondary school. Hearts were damaged. Is it the one about molestation and abuse? Teachers or students, so things were going on. Things were going on. People will enter gutter. I say to find your man, your boo that time, they will enter gutter in the night, escaping just to go and make out, just to go and do things. Hmm. Abasumbok. God, please. What? As an adult, when I think about it now, the things that went on in school, it sounded like brothel stroke, prison stroke, primping stroke. I don't know what it. I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. Hmm. Somebody, Tolu said there was a time I spat in a senior's water to drink. I was going to for class, And I begged her that I was already late and she insisted I had to go. I was so angry. The teacher flogged me for coming. So they flogged me for the bad thing that you even did finally. Hmm. Hmm. If you see some people that they plan to poison in school that time, you guys, Nigeria needs, it needs to, we need to do something. We need to try. I don't know. Now that we are the parents, we need to be extremely intentional. The kids we're raising, what we're doing, how we're sending them to school, what's going on. My kids are too friendly. I don't know how to. I was even gonna do it. I literally, the way I ended the vlog, I was literally asking for help. I'm a, yes, first time mom, quote and unquote. I mean, I have two kids, but I'm still fresh in this parenting thing. And when you're seeing your kids have different personality that might get them into trouble in the future, you're just like, first of all, my kids are too friendly. Anybody see they go and hug. I don't want my kids. Do I want my kids to be antisocial and whatever? No. Hmm. I don't want them to be mean or whatever. But at the same time, I'm fearful because you don't know who is who. You don't know the abuse, the things that they go on, and all of that. And then Jasmine is extremely emotional. Everything she takes personally. Literally, somebody said, "You're not a princess," and Jasmine was wailing. Because I've been telling her every single day for her life. My husband, her father tells her every day, Princess Jasmine, most beautiful princess. Somebody, I said, but mommy says you're a princess. What mommy says, no matter what any other person says, should not matter. Jasmine was crying, and it's not the first time. I am just wondering, this kind of person that is this empath, this person that carries so much, how did they so? How did it? Because I was like that. The negative thing about me is that I shut down. You guys, the me today. When I say the grace of God and the fact that God gave me the husband that He gave me, I literally shut down. Me that was a happy baby. I was always, everybody would tell you, so Toyin was a happy child. Everybody that carried me, every auntie, but that something broke when I started secondary school. Something broke towards from that age 8 to like I was hmm? You see this standoffish, everybody saying, oh, she's a snob, her face is strong. It was a defense. I don't want that for my child. I don't want you to lose your spark, to lose your joy. But you see this crying and thing, people will bully, people will take advantage of you. If you wear your heart on your sleeve. So how do I teach my child this in an English that she can understand? Because I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I get very fearful. I know we shouldn't be afraid. Bible tells us not to be afraid. Do not fear. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge Him and He shall direct your path. I think that's my answer actually. The Lord is speaking to me right now too. I need to trust Him that He is the one even parenting them, not me, not just me. Because you guys, what I've seen, what I've been involved with, my innocence taken from me at such a young age, my mind, psychological trauma, seeing my brother dealt with. Somebody will remove a boy, pulled louver blade. You know those louvers now, olden day windows that have blades like this. So it's now we have windows that are kind of like doors that you open. Then it was louver blades. Pulled one and wiped somebody. That was what was in secondary school. Forced another person to drink shoe polish. What kind of evil? You hang somebody from the fan. The person is rotating with the fan. You guys. Hmm. They were acting brand new. Not to say that we shouldn't be reactive. Oh, please react all you want, but we're acting brand because a lot of us participated. We're victims of this. See, I carry, I don't carry it anymore, but there's trauma. Hmm. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes you wonder, how do your parents not know that this is what you were going through? How did they not know? A lot of our parents were working so hard. Because keep thinking, what my parents spent on my entire education, I don't know, with the way my income is right now, how did they do it? How did they do it? I feel like something had to give. Like this is the results. Because secondary school, primary school, secondary school, A levels, Canada, UK, Nigeria, UK again, my parents, most of it was in foreign currency. So how did they manage? And they had three of us, or four of us, five of us actually. I'm even counting the ones that are my age, five of us. So they did this 5 times. My sister is currently doing her PhD in London now. So that's, I mean, all my siblings have 2 degrees. My sister has, my last born has, all of us 2 degrees. I mean, when I mean 2 degrees, I mean like undergrad and masters, right? My sister is currently doing her PhD. She has two masters and is currently doing her PhD. And my brother is about to start his PhD. Like, what I'm trying to say is, my parents tried, but I think not to criticize them in any way, that something had to give for this to happen because, you guys, it's a lot, oh, it's a lot, it's a lot. We have to do better. Thank them for what they've done, but we have to do better for our kids. This thing can't go on. This evil can't go on. Lives were ruined, completely ruined in secondary school. Some people trauma bonded, some friendships you're seeing today, IG, you've known from now trauma or bond on together. If you remove all the gist, everything, nothing there again. Some people were forced to be friends, they would never have been friends. Some people were forced to behave in ways they would never have behaved in. Like you imbibe a persona, you take a persona that is not you just so that you can survive. There was tribalism, there was classism, there was bullying, body shaming, all sorts of things. All sorts of things. And to see that nothing has really changed, I really thought that things were changing. Like I was saying, that things were becoming, not as gruesome. But what we're seeing is that nothing has really changed because nobody is really talking about it. We barely spoke about it. The parents, when I mentioned it, I never talked that. I mentioned it when we're older. I mentioned it when we're older, like, maybe when I was in uni or something, my first degree. That's all. And it was a casual mention, so it wasn't a, oh, tell all, open my secrets, tell them everything. So we have to do better. And yes, Nigeria, Nigeria systems need, yes, factory resets. Generally, we need, I don't know, we need like big bang, Holy Spirit come and say, okay, you guys, this was a test run. We made a mistake. Let's start all over again. I think that's one of the reasons why, as a country, we have so much talent, we have so many gifts, we have ministers of the gospel, we have secular musicians. There's so much talent in this country, but the heart of the people is desperately wicked, Nigerians especially. And we have a tendency to overlook a lot of things. We sweep things under the rug. The other day, my friend was in an accident. Literally, um sorry, I have this white, I can see white stuff on my lips. My friend, I went to his house. His wife is my friend as well. She bought something from me, so I went to pick it up from her house. And I was backing out. The way I entered their compound, I went face in, so there was no space. There were a lot of cars on the other side, so I couldn't turn around in their compound. Um, so I had to back out, right? Use my back to come out, and I was struggling because me and driving, I like soft life. I could have easily done it, but I don't like to stress myself. Do you understand? So when I looked back, I saw him. That's my friend now, her husband. He was trying to drive in. So when he saw that I was backing out, he parked on the other side of the road, just literally opposite his gate. And He now came down. I was excited. I also came down as well. Like, oh, thank God you're here. Come and help me drive this car out. I beg, I did go. That kind of thing. He was on the phone, but he looked. I saw him look left, looked right. I saw him stop. Then he now started walking again. Next thing, you guys, I've never seen anything like this before. That's when I know God is merciful. A tricycle keke came from nowhere. I didn't even realize that he had seen the keke and stopped. See, came from nowhere, or it came from that side. Me, I didn't see it. So I knew when he stopped and looked at the person, then continued. So from my assumption, anyway, let's just continue. Came from nowhere, hit my friend. This guy flew, tumbled, hit the fence. If not that he had the sense to brace his fall with his elbows. I don't know what I don't know what I'll say. Like he could have hit his head on the fence, he could have been in front of his house. His children were home. Now, that's not even the gist. This is one side of the gist. Thank you, Jesus, that he's alive. Thank you, Jesus, that he went to the doctor and there were no injuries, nothing. It was just a scrape. Like, see, the fact that it was just a scrape safe, eh? See, I was vibrating. Like when I saw everything happen, I was just shouting, Jesus, Jesus. Like this tricycle, full speed on a residential road. Why are you speeding? Hit this guy, tumbled everything. That is how it happened. Now, what's the story? How does it relate to what we're saying? My guy called police, so you have to carry this guy because he shouldn't have been speeding that way. The accident, everything that happened, and the guy looked like he was high. He looked like he was spaced out. Like his eyes were. Hmm. He called police. Next thing people started begging. Oh God, now just mistake now. Forgive him now. No worry now. I was looking at these people. Initially, me I said, okay, you can. I said, guy, you can let him go. You can allow the situation. You can. But I looked at it and said, no, he will not learn. And if he has already called the police, let justice take his course. Since he had already called them. But in Nigerians, no matter how bad you do, no matter what you, nobody wants anybody to receive justice or let the Lord take his full course. They don't want it. They go still beg. Especially when it's not affecting them or they think it's not affecting them. And that is the system, that is the culture that we have. I will go somewhere. I expect a certain kind of treatment, customer service. I'm explaining myself and saying, oh no, you didn't do well. They get angry. Emma, it's just this now. It's just, I said, this is why we are here as a country. No accountability, no justice, no sense of wrongdoing, no acknowledgement of wrongdoing, nothing. We just they allow. I said, this guy, if this guy had died, or the injury must have been worse, that he could not stand up, he was paralyzed, or whatever the case, broke his leg or something. We will still be begging like this. Probably, actually. Because we have seen where people have rammed into another person's car, they have damaged the car. Okay, just leave him now. Okay, leave him, no worry. God will provide. It will be okay. Now, that is the reason why this kind of bullying and things go on the way it does. We never speak up. And when we speak up, if we speak up at all, is to say forgive am now, forget now, leave am now, use your church mind now, all of that. All of that. Yes. The cycle just repeats itself because nothing has changed. And it's true. It's true, nothing has changed. There's a culture of silence. Marriage counsel, they tell you don't get anybody involved in your third party involved in your marriage. Don't do this. Why are they telling you to not get third party involved in your marriage? What's the reason? To keep quiet, even in suffering. Oh, don't let your left hand know what is happening in your right hand. All those kind of talk. All those kind of talk is why we are here. Because children can't even talk to their parents. We are told to keep quiet. Don't snitch. Don't say this. Don't say. So many people were. When I think about some of the kids that were bullied, I was bullied though, but me, I even had it okay to an extent. At a point, they were leaving me alone. When I started getting to senior, they were leaving me alone. Some people constantly, constantly. And nothing, no, nothing was being said. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Guys, we have to be the change. We have to, for our kids, for the next generation, for this thing. We have to be able to say wrong is wrong. People should take up the accountability. Be you have to be responsible for something. That's what I think. Oh, I think that's the way. That's one of the ways to get ourselves out of this mess. Has raped somebody. You defile a child, and you see people begging, and don't say it out now. It's a family something now. Let's keep. You are hiding secrecy. Such abominable action, such an abomination. You are keeping quiet and encouraging people to keep quiet. There's no way there will be any change. There's no way there will be any change. Sin, evil thrives in secrecy. That's the truth. It thrives. Some men know that when they say our rule in our home, we don't bring third party. Nobody must know what is going on in your marriage. So you don't tell anybody. You are suffering. You don't have money. You don't have food to eat. They refuse you to work. They are stifling you from your family. That's even a way. Do you know that's one of the ways they use to separate you from your partner? Third party should not know. Your parents, rather, from anybody that can help you. Third party don't know. Don't bring your parents inside our marriage. Fair enough. Okay, I'm not saying it's wrong. It's right. Let everybody know. Any small thing that happens, you go and tell. Da 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 da. Da. True. There's a level to that, but I'm saying where there's evil, you can't keep quiet. You can't. Some people's miracle, your testimony, your survival depends on another person knowing what is going on in your home. You might not even realize what it is. Like that's what I'm saying. A lot of people don't even realize the way the patterns we are living, the cyber bullying, the things we are doing. You don't realize what you are doing because you're so used to it. So maybe if you tell somebody, you expose it, you can see the lights. Don't bring third party. Don't talk to anybody. Don't do like this. That's how gradually, the day you go and say you want to visit your mother, and it's because you want to tell her something, before you know it, you have been alienated from your entire safety net, and it's only you and this man. Then he will not be dealing with you back to back, dealing with you. And the more somebody blows you, after a while you give up. You won't fight back. You can't. Sometimes you're not even mentally capable of fighting back. And they like it. They are thriving in it because they know you don't bring third party into your marriage. Don't, no, 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 no. Pastor, you know, go tell. And some pastor said, we encourage you to go back. They encourage you to go back. Just be going back. You just be taking it. We don't bring third party. Your friends that you had before. Now, of course, discernment is important in all of these things, right? We know who to trust and who to talk to. You had friends, people that used to see, especially people that are single. See, yes, marriage is unique. Yes, marriage is different. Blah 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 blah. But you see, people that are single, sometimes they are able to tell you the truth because they don't even have any attachment to anything. They will tell you, "Oh, this is what you're doing. This is what you're going through." It's good to have married friends, but don't throw everybody away. Oh, I'm not a missus. I'm not somebody. They deceived you to tell you that you're not another man's wife. You're a married woman now. You cannot be doing these things. You are a married woman. Cannot be being in this place like they make noise. They shake your head like you're a big woman. I'm a married woman. So therefore, but they are using style to cage you. Married woman, we don't talk about these things. Oh, I don't talk about my home. I don't invite single friends to my see jokes on you, you guys. That is something I learned early in marriage. Anything anybody tells you about marriage, filter it and sieve it. This reason why I'm talking about marriage now, and this is the Holy Spirit guiding me, because the foundation of these things are from the home. Who you marry, how you marry, the example you're giving to your kids, and being able to, assess where you're going wrong or what you're doing that is wrong. Like I literally said, raising my voice, I've realized that it's a problem because my kids are doing it to each other and even to some of their friends, or even to me sometimes. So I need to check it. This habit of, okay, you get agitated, you do like this. This habit of crying. Me, I'm complaining about Jasmine crying. I cry a lot too when I get frustrated, when I get whatever. Of where did it come from? It's me. So if I cannot control myself, if I cannot build a home that is stable enough where I can raise kids that are whole, they will end up entering society and being anyhow. Even if you keep them in day school. See, bullying happens in day school too. It's not just boarding school. Boarding school is just because, you know, it's boarding. You don't see your kids as it happens in day schools as well. I mean, she America people, all the bullying that they undergo, UK that we see everywhere, all the stabbing and all the cults and the gang, and are they in boarding schools? A lot of them are not boarding. Boarding school is like literally private schools, and even those ones, it happens there too. So it's not as if it's a unique thing to boarding schools. It happens everywhere. Initiation into secret cult groups, into all kinds of things. It happens in day schools too. It's even easier in day school because when they send you to go and steal from your parents in their wardrobe, and it's day students that they go to do all those things. They're the ones that access their family more. They can do all the things that they want them to do. Watching TV, watching pornography, bringing cell phones in, and it's from day students. You guys, let's be real. Let's be real. I was a day student for my A level, so I know for a few months before I moved to Canada, I know what people were capable of bringing alcohol, bringing weed, bringing everything. It is from people that were not going, but these people, once you get to school, you don't have access to any other thing unless you can smuggle it in through the security guards or through some teachers and things like that. It was from these students. So the point is home, your house, your home. You need to you need absolutely need God, and you need to make sure that the person you are married to, I beg you in the name of Jesus Christ. Please, if you are not married yet, or if you are married and you made a mistake, I say pack your children and go. You don't have where to go. Find a safe home, find an agency, pack your bloody bags, and because you are raising people that will repeat and do it worse. Men that are in domestic violence situations that are beating their wife, they saw their fathers do it. Some of them are, of course, anomalies and they just picked up they saw it and they're doing worse. You're starving your wife, your kids, but you're carrying side chick up and down, what the hell? And you in your house, you are there with your children drinking gari and saying, I do not bring third parties in my home. And then the worst part is that you now go and put it on social media. My love, my best friend, love of my life. I'm drink water. It's like they don't want me to talk this part. You guys hold on, let me just get more water. Sorry. Devil is a liar. Yes, so oh my love. The my best friend, the one that knew me, the one that nah man, shut the hell up. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I understand it to psychology and everything. And the man will still like the picture self. God, I beg. He will like the post. Ah, but he will not post you. He will not post you. Some people will not post, some will post. Meanwhile, inside, nobody has a clue. Not your parents, not your siblings, nothing. Nobody knows what you're going through. And you're raising kids in that environment. What do you expect them to turn out to be? How do you expect them to turn out? They can never be different than what you are raising. Can't be. It can't be. Let me go back. I think I missed some comments. Yes, boys suffer than girls big time. Let's not even go back there. I'm trying to leave that. When I remember some of these things, all we can do is take life one day at a time and learn from their mistakes. Yes, learning from our parents' mistakes is the most important thing. I'm not even calling everything mistakes. Sometimes the things we are calling some of our parents' mistakes were good. It's discernment, I believe, because our generation, we think we know better. They are completely rejecting everything they did and creating our own. See, the children that we raise, it's really God that will help us in this generation and their children. You see, Gen Z, millennial kids, millennials are kids, and Gen Zs, their own kids. I'm afraid, oh, I'm afraid. Hmm. Hmm. A lady was speaking with me and told me that she had a job that literally she used to see her kids maybe 1 hour a day. She had driver, she had cleaner, she had cook, she had nanny, she had lesson teacher. So literally she was not involved in their day-to-day activities. That's a mother. Now, not knocking her down or something, I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying that that is the reality of some people's lives. But the truth is that your kids still need you. So how do you end up raising wholesome kids? How do you end up raising someone that will be a better person, that will not be a bully, that will not, be an eyesore? It's sometimes some of these issues start from the home, abandonment issues. Sometimes it's not domestic violence, it's abandonment. You're seeing your mom, but you're not seeing your mom, or you're not seeing her at all. And then the person that is raising you doesn't give a two. Why am I swearing up and down? Doesn't care about you. What do you now expect? You guys, this life is 2 hours plus. Chineke, what time is it? Almost 11 o'clock. 11. I beg. I have work in the morning. You guys, I have work in the morning. But yeah, everything you're saying is so true. From the outside looking in, Nigeria has so much potential, but things, yes, Nigeria has too much potential. I say it. And Nigerians living outside of Nigeria thrive so much. Nigeria has a lot of potential. Too much. Too much. But the truth is that, our hearts, the Lord needs to walk deep down in our hearts. And we need to wake up and realize that we can't rest on past glory. Because some people turn out well doesn't mean that everybody's doing well. What's this thing on my lip? Okay, I think it's this lip gloss thing. Because some people turned out well does not mean that everybody is doing well. We're all doing good. It's not true. And the people that we think turned out well, did it really turn out well? Because when you put those people in leadership positions, Miss Latte. Hey, you guys, please clap for her. I beg. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Said my truth. I've tried. I've been talking. I've been talking. I've been talking. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. You guys, please tell her thank you. But yeah, I really was led. I was really led to do this live, you guys. Like when I mean led, I wanted to do it yesterday. I was supposed to be cooking yesterday, and I wanted to do a cook and you guys, let me clean my lip first. I'm coming back. Hold on. Sorry, sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to wash my hands after. I was saying that. What was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. What was I saying? I remembered, but I said and I couldn't remember. Okay. Um. Thank you so much. Nifemi says thank you, Miss Latte. Miss Latte, she really showing out. To thank you, thank you. I can't even say you guys for a while. I wasn't able to send super chat. Don't worry, Karen. It's a thought that counts. Thank you. Thank you. The devil is alive. Very true. It's universal. Hello, host. You're making so many important points. The mindset becomes unnecessarily secretive. Yeah. Yeah. And the truth is that this is one point. See, okay, I was saying I was led, yes, to do this live. I wanted to do a cook and live because I had stew, this same stew that I'm cooking this night. I wanted to cook it yesterday, and then vegetable stew. But first of all, my husband came back and requested something else. Then I was not still feeling good, so I just decided to leave it. So I said, okay, I'll do it today. But then by the time woke up from my nap, I was just, but something just kept saying, come and sit down and talk. Like, say the things that have been in your head. And I mean, it was already really late. I didn't have any plan. I just took one picture, put thumbnail, and that's how we are here now. So thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, God, because I literally led to do this. But I was going to say is that a lot more younger people, us, you guys are watching me, we need to be involved in the system. A lot of us are taking a back seat. I understand that, and I think it's the devil's plan, or part of it actually. I understand that everybody wants to be an entrepreneur now. You want to be in business, you want to make money because if the economy is not smiling, so everybody is trying to find a way, right, to grow and to have financial security. But there needs to be a lot more of us in blue collar work, especially government parastatals, government work. A lot more of us that are have integrity, we are diligent in what we're doing, we are looking to make a change. Everybody's giving up on Nigeria, so the good people are leaving, and it's still these older people that are in all these things. Why am I saying this? And I think this is one of the final points I will make is that if you look at church now, Pentecostal churches at least are having younger people because the churches are younger, so it makes sense that they're there. But in Orthodox churches, other churches, it's still the older guys, right? So, and those people, a lot of them don't want to learn. They don't want to learn new things. They don't want to adapt. They don't even want to admit that they made mistakes in certain things, in certain areas. When I call my parents out sometimes on some of their things that they did, it's almost like I'm fighting a brick wall because they cannot see it. And it's not to blame them because I mean to them they did everything they could is what they could and that is what they've been able to do. But for a lot of people like me, I can see that almost this step was a mistake. Now, why am I saying this? We're talking about secrecy in church, in marriage, and all of that. A lot of the things we learn a lot of things we learned in we are learning now, we imbibe, we got it from the previous generation, right? Got it from our parents and all of that. We need younger people in the system, people like me, people like you, that have some experience, that have a calling for governance, for administration, for ministry, to go and answer that call. Because the next generation, the life of the next generation depends on us. I cannot be in marriage counseling and somebody is still talking about the things that were told. I still get offended, not offended, I'm angry in my spirit. I know they meant well. I know counseling is a good place. I know that church is where you go when you want to marry on the right and everything. But the things that we were told, almost none of it none of it can work for you to have a fulfilling. You might have a long marriage, because see, longevity, fulfillment, and purpose are completely different things, you guys. They are not the same. You might have a long marriage. You might endure, you will endure. But you see, fulfilling, you see, exhilarating, exciting, joyful, you will not see it. You will not see it. You will not see it. So I don't know if the solution is younger people or not, but I feel that if there's a stirring of the system, these days you are seeing young men of God coming up, young people in different spheres of influence. We must enter governance. I'm talking to myself, to you guys. Loki, I think I'm looking supposed to be a politician or something like that, or at least a policy maker. We must enter. Don't look away. Don't let the elections. Don't let. We must enter administration, education. How many young people own schools? How many young people want to be teachers? Everybody looking for business, 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 business. Business. Yes, business is good though, but it's only for you to chop. Even some of the see, you guys, that's how we do now. We stay for 3 hours. Even the business a lot of us are doing is to chop. As in, it is for you and you alone, and maybe you and your family. There is no long-term solution, no long-term plan. There's no cure to anything in society. These businesses can never be Walmart. They can never survive you and your children. It can never be what's that place? IKEA and all those generational business. It's just hand to mouth. Because of the starvation of the economy, because of the broke, because we are hungry, basically. So we're doing anything to survive, yet the important places, you see, teaching, education, government, administration, healthcare. How many young people are inside? Not just medicine as doctors, but even the system. As in, when I mean the system, I'm not talking about the output of the system. How many people are in ministry? How many people will challenge when you hear a sermon, you say, Oga, yes, you are claiming this and this, but the law says, the society says, are they see, they stand up for church a lot of the time. Oga, take it easy. In the office, I'm trying. I'm not as vocal as I would like. Sometimes I just when I think about editing the video, I just like I beg. But no, we have to take responsibility for our callings. We are called, we are called, we are all called. See, I'm getting emotional now. So many of us are called to so many things, and we're letting God down. We're letting the next generation down because we're looking for food. Do you know that your calling pays for you? Pays, it sorts you out. Your purpose sorts you out financially and otherwise. It exposes you, announces you. But a lot of us, we start it, we don't see any results, we don't see anything, and you just give up. Some people that are doing things that they know that they're not supposed to be doing. As in, you are in a business, you are in a career or whatever, and see the burden. Caroline said something, yes, maybe last year or something to me. One of these live videos or even a comment, I can't remember. I took it personal. She said, so to this nanny thing, maybe that's where you are supposed to be. Something like that. If you have a burden for something, if you have your mind, anytime you think about a certain scenario, a certain situation, something, it affects you the way women's rights, this domestic stuff thing does me, that I can talk for hours. I can talk about marriage and subjugation and all of that for hours. You are supposed to be somewhere around that area. Even if it might not be a 9 to 5 job, you're supposed to be at least speaking about or speaking out against something. Sometimes we spend all our time scrolling. In that time of scrolling, you could have written a blog post, an article, something. I mean, now social media, somebody will just pick it up before you know it has gone viral. But we are stuck. Kathy says, do you think our generation can change our country? We may not be able to change. The country is 60 plus years old. That's Nigeria as a country. But as an entity, is at least hundreds of years old as independent entities. So it might not be what's it called? It might not be us that will change the entire, but the seed is in us. I strongly believe this. Right in us. We saw so much hurt. We saw so much. It's not a mistake that we are in the internet age, that we are born in that age. It's not a mistake that we are in this area where we can change things. It's not. It's not. It's not. I think and I strongly believe that if we each walk in where we are supposed to be, perhaps, perhaps that's why sometimes I get sad a bit when my legal videos don't do so well, just a little bit. But when I think about that, how it might affect somebody, that the person that needs it might just so happen to come up, then I just take a step back and say, it's not just about money. It's not just about making YouTube coins. There's something else we are trying to achieve. There's somewhere else we are trying to go, something else we are trying to do. So I just, you know, let it be and pray that one day, sometimes even that announcement you want, God is protecting you. You're not ready. Otherwise, I've never had a viral video apart from Instagram. I've had viral videos on Instagram. I wish I could convert it to YouTube. But YouTube, for some reason, the highest video I've had is one video I did with Nello once, like that our first video. I think that's the highest views I've had or something. I've not checked recently, but I think it's one of them. At least it's close to, it's one of them, Sha. I've not had a viral video. And I keep asking God, is my content not like, there are some of them are so cute and so, why? And I keep getting feedback. You're not ready for what comes with visibility. Hmm. Well, because a lot of us are hungry, you want money, you want that visibility by all means. So you are doing everything, you are trying everywhere, you are struggling in every area, but it's not where you are supposed to be. It's not, it no concern you. I am wasting time. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. Oh, we're wasting time. I'm not just talking. I don't know what's happening to me, you guys. I mean, anointing, I can feel it. But it was not the plan. But the Holy Spirit say, okay, it's not, I did not plan this, so I just did talk. But may God help us, whoever is hearing, and I'm here because I'm also talking to myself. Sometimes let's use Nezeville as an example. I started watching her when she was traffic runs with Neze. No, some people don't even know her as that person. I randomly came across her video, traffic runs with Neze. I started watching her then. And I'll be like, okay, I like this person. But as a lawyer, then I knew that we're not supposed to wear our wig and gown outside of court. So I was very restricted. Still now, I'm still my legal career is one of the things that, let me not say hinders, but doesn't allow me do the things the way I want to do them. Because our career is very, very, our rules are very, very strict. Even this YouTube self can be problematic if some people look too closely. Anyway, what am I saying? Neze, from traffic runs, it wasn't, she'll get some good views and do some things and all of that. But then you now see her entering vlogs. Port Harcourt mom YouTubers. She started, that's when I first started watching Port Harcourt YouTubers. I've been watching other people since long ago. All these people that I'm friends with now, like I used to watch them, it's so funny. She now started getting close to, I knew she and Adizi were friends, but she started getting close to them, Dinah, and doing all these other things and all of that. She was doing vlogs, and the vlogs were okay. When they do collabs, it would go okay. She would get 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K views. Then she started her storytelling. Still back to the original thing. And the way she was telling her stories and talking about some legal topics and talking about some other things, it captivated everybody. She finally was in her element, what she was supposed to do. She was on the platform, but she was doing something else. Now, I think this is one of the highest, at least highest paid Port Harcourt or Nigerian. At least, I don't know. I don't know. But the views she consistently gets, you guys, you can't tell me about it. This is just an example, you know. If she had never gotten on the platform, she will not be here. If she had never started YouTube. So sometimes we are even in where we are supposed to be. We are not doing the, I'm talking to myself. You're not even doing the thing you're supposed to be doing. The things you're supposed to be speaking, what you're supposed to be saying, you're not doing it. Everybody wants to be a vlogger. Everybody wants to do day in my life. Like recently, YouTube has been giving me vlogs of so many new YouTubers. As in my recommended page, so many people. I want to see 200 views, 100 views. This I'm like, wow. Remember when we were struggling for all these small, small views? Well, 100 is not small. I even think social media is making us think that 100 is small. 100 means 100. Can 100 people gather in my parlor? I'm talking to 100 people. That's another aspect. We we underestimate our reach. Now, people that are connected with me are 15 people that are currently watching this. 15, 15 people are watching me now. That's 15 lives, 15 souls. By the time this live is over and you check, maybe 100 people are connected today or something. We are underestimating the reach of that number because 100 likes seems small on Instagram, on YouTube. We think that is nothing. That's another sidebar. It's something, you guys, it's something. But yeah, I was saying a lot of new YouTubers, I keep seeing their videos. Sometimes I will click, some of them are really good. I would subscribe. I won't even know, I won't comment or anything. Some of them have commented and everything. But I keep thinking, why does everybody want to do vlogs? The era is changing. But then there's some people that will do vlogs and they will blow. But there's some people, so many other people, I'm like, are you sure there's not something else you want to try? Because day in my life, day in my life, day in my life, it doesn't pop like it used to pop before. That was a season and an era for those things. What am I trying to say, guys? The summary of everything that we're talking about is what are we doing to change what we are seeing? What are we doing to what am I doing to see a better future for my kids? Some of us are supposed to be evangelists. You're supposed to be on the John the Baptist. John the Baptist, but they fear church. You don't want to do. You, what would they say about me? So Toyin, I'm low key, not low key. I'm called. I've been called by God. Sometimes, oh, you guys see me inside club. I'll not be wondering what am I even doing here. This is not me, or this shouldn't be me anymore. Sometimes you see me there. I'm being honest with you guys. I don't know why this is happening. Why we're doing this part of this live now. I know there's nobody. It doesn't come. Some things don't come naturally to people. This comes naturally to me. I didn't. I said I'm cooking. People saw me when I started this video. I was steaming chicken and telling my cousin to be putting this and this and this. Some of you, some of us, God has called you to literally depopulate hell, to go and speak and talk to the nations in different ways. But we are here cruising. We have to accept our calling. Everybody's not going to be a pastor. Everybody's not going to be an apostle or prophet. But we are all called to something in some kind of way. So I think that the final or parting words would be, let's take a step back and reassess what we are doing with our lives really. Understand though, necessity. I mean, there was a job offer. I don't know if I talked about, I may have talked about it, where my financial situation would have changed maybe significantly. I would have been earning maybe 3 times what I'm earning right now. A job opportunity, and everybody wanted me to take that job. Oh, apply for it and do everything about it. They like literally my husband, my mother, my father, everybody was on it. Deep down, I knew that if I had gotten that job, the trajectory of my life would have changed dramatically. And I knew that that's not what God wanted for me. That job would have stifled my voice. Would have stifled this thing we're having now. I won't be able to be. I cannot be online. I won't have been able to be anywhere. This conversation that I'm having with you guys, it won't have happened. But it would have come with a car, it would have come with a house, it would have come with job increase, pay increase, salary increase. So what are you trading your calling for? What are you trading your voice for? Temporary satisfaction, comfort, or eventual glory? I don't know. I don't know. Even all these feeder things that I do, going to communities. Last week, no, the upper week, I went to a community to talk about gender-based violence, child rights, and inheritance laws. The people even they begged us to come back. That not all of them are here. They need us to come and come with a translator, because all the big English at the point we couldn't speak English. We had to use pidgin. I mean, I'm not so strong with pidgin, but I'm try. They're like, please, we should come back again and come back with people, somebody that speaks their language that can interpret and speak to them so that they can understand the laws and the um, rights that they have and the practices that they're engaging in that are not, um, you know, um, helpful. I could have vlogged, but I was too busy to vlog. So I was kind of like the anchor. That's another thing. I was the anchor, the one mediating the sessions and stuff like that. But what's the point I'm making? I wouldn't have been able to even go on that trip if I had gotten the job that everybody thought would have been perfect for me. As I kept fighting them initially, after I get, I was like, okay, let me not fight again, let me just take it. See, when God disappoints you, take it as a blessing. Let me just tell you, because there's no way, ordinarily, like all things being equal, I never really talk about my family, but trust me when I say that all things being equal, that job should have been a no break. It should have been no. issue at all. Like where people are struggling and lining up and going for connection and doing like this, and it shouldn't have been an issue. But guess what? It was, and I missed it. But I knew in my heart of hearts it was not for me. At least not now. Maybe later on in a different way. But at this point that I'm in, my mouth would have been shut. You won't have been saying no video, nothing. So what's the point of this? Some of us have taken those opportunities because they look glittery. And it's not to say that you're necessarily wrong or it's bad, but you cannot trade your calling, your life, and the destiny of people that you are tied to, because a lot of us are tied to so many other people. My children, my children's children, children, and there are other connections. And you guys, somebody is listening to this and they are really thinking, wow, I needed to hear this. Imagine if I was not there. Of course, maybe you'd have heard it somewhere else. But what I'm trying to say is that some people are tied to this. They're tied to you. There are strings of life that are tied and attached to you. And then, where are you? What are you doing? Anyway, guys, this is almost 3 hours of talking. Let me just read the comments and then, you can go. This part, the older generation do not take accountability and also don't want to pass on the baton to the fresh. Yes, there's something about the previous generation. It's almost like they don't want to let. There's this force that doesn't want them to let go. They will help you, but to the extent of you not doing better than them. It's something that I see common in a lot of people from that generation. I don't know if it's a demonic thing or whatever, but it's something. It's really strong, whether in good or bad. So whether in good to help you move forward, as in do more, and in bad, like there's something about it. So that's why we have to take it back. They won't give it to you. They won't give you this space. They won't give you the room to go. They won't give you the jobs. They won't give you, and so you have to take it by force. We have to be better. If it's education, you need to go and do your due diligence so that when you go for the interviews, you will be wiser than the people that are even interviewing you. If it's whatever, use your social media advantage. Announce yourself. LinkedIn or Instagram, whatever. Don't even engage in anything that will make somebody. And see them now. Say you say Indomie generation. See them this one, because that's what they do. When we now mess up, they will use all our behaviors, you know, to say cancel them. This is why we shouldn't have hired them in the first place. Something like that. Yeah. Glory says, Jesus Christ, my pastor literally, oh my goodness, wow. Thank you, Jesus. Literally preached this today. Wow. So this is confirmation for you and for anybody else. God is working. And I say I was led to do this. I wanted to, my tripod is somewhere here. I wanted to use my phone. But I said my phone will be dying. And I said, guys, my phone is about to die. I wanted to be able to sit down. I said, well, I'll use camera, but then changing battery of too much. So I just give it to I just said to just use webcam. So the quality is not great, but I hope that the message is passing. Then Chip says this should be a tech talk. I mean, one day, you guys, we are getting there. Finally realizing that part of my gift is in speaking. Part of my calling is in speaking, teaching, speaking. Probably your content are too advanced. That's as small for most of us to take on. Maybe there's a way I can break down these things and not sound so legalese. I don't know. But I find that my content is sometimes serious. Even the vlogs. I don't know how to be all those happy. I just me. I'm laid back. I'm chill. I say what I have to say and I go. I'm not I don't do extra for vlogs. I don't know. I don't know how to sustain. I can't sustain because if I'm very cheerful one day, I will forget and be normal the next day. Like, is this girl okay? So I don't know. Maybe I would think about how to make it maybe more approachable. I'm actually deciding to even get guests for my legal videos. I found where I'm going to film, um, but it's timing and everything. But yeah, very soon you'll see a few people on the channel. You'll see people on the channel and we can gist and everything. I do think you should go into politics or something because you're very motivational. Thank you, Kathy Williams. Thank you so much. I've been thinking about it too. Politics in Nigeria is something else, but I've been thinking about it. In fact, I've been pushing my husband to go into it, but sometimes the Lord is like, it's you. But let's wait and see how it happens by the grace of God. But I think I want to go into governance, not necessarily politics. So that's the legislative arm to make policy, to make laws. That's what I But that's still politics, right? That's it. But that's why I think I'm best suited at, you know, my voice, my legal background, also being a drafter. I've been in the legal drafting team. So naturally, I feel that that's an area of, in fact, I've seen myself in a legislative room or whatever once in kind of like a vision kind of thing, or just like I don't know how to explain it. It happened years ago. It just came back to my memory now. So yeah, that's a possibility, you know. But I'll take steps. I've registered with a political party. I'm low key. I'm just trying to, you know, I don't want to overstep myself. So I'm just doing what I gotta do. But I want to be grounded first in Christ, grounded with my family, so that I'm not juggling, I'm not going up, and then things around me that should be solid are now falling by the wayside. Does that make sense? So those are the things that I think about because this is the age to be with my kids. This is when I have their time and when I can see the things that need to be corrected, where I can help, where I can talk and they can still listen. Because after a while, especially these kids that are growing so fast, so much faster than their ages, after a while, there's nothing you can do anymore. You can only pray. And I don't want to be that woman that's listen. I want to pray for my children. I love praying for my children. I mean that I don't want to be that mother that's constantly crying to God about their child. No, I want to say, Lord, I've done my best. Take over. And you have peace. You can now come and live your life. You know, that's why I'm so particular and everything. Anyway, I'm not always on Instagram, but I checked my this is from Gifty at Shisiba TV. I'm not always on Instagram, but I checked my inbox yesterday and I saw encouraging messages on my pharmacy videos. The content creation thing you get as CB. I'm thankful to God for everything. Yeah, you'll be surprised that there are people that appreciate you. So just keep doing it. And something I want to add is that sometimes, yes, your niche might be pharmacy, but create some other things that are not pharmacy related. So maybe something funny, something informative, something else that might get other people to your page and then they now see the pharmacy and they're like, oh, okay, you know, that kind of thing. That also helps a lot in content. Some people stick so close to their niche that they don't try other things. Try everything, try different things. Me, I've even tried doing skits. And it gets a good reaction. I get some a few followers and stuff, and it helps. So just try. It'll be good. This was a nice live. You should do more. Hopefully, I will try to do more. I'll try to do more. Now, I'm even the reason why I did it this late because I needed my kids to sleep. If they're not asleep, there's no way this video would have been okay, you know. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys. I think we're at the end of the live. I need to go put the food away that we just cooked. Take a shower and sleep because I gotta be up early in the morning. Yeah. Any comments? Anyone say anything? Feedback? What? NJ, NJ, I just coming this midnight. NJ, I've been here for almost 3 hours. So hi, darling. How are you? How are you? We are rounding up, but you can watch the replay. Thank you. Nurse D, you are just since all this white Jesus Christ, people don't allow me go back. I'm fine. I'm fine. I was just rounding up or saying that I want to go to bed and sleep. But